No, you straight. You good? Ain't no big deal. Go ahead.
She was going to walk to the store. She was probably at that payphone calling her friends, seeing if she could catch a ride. But she never showed up in Houston. You're down. The clerk at the convenience store said she watched her make a phone call from that telephone booth.
It's real lonely out there from where she was calling. No lights on the street at all.
We decided, okay, we've got to go talk to the police.
I don't know the exact circumstances of when she went missing because nobody knows for sure. But she was an average 25-year-old girl working in a bar called the
I think we spotted already.
Disappeared.
The Lake City police basically felt like it was just
Yeah,
her trying to get away and not to worry about it. Give it a few more days, she'll come back. No need to go to the media. Don't put posters out. Let's just give it some time. My grandfather, he wasn't going to just sit on his hands. He wasn't built that way.
She's too close to me. She's too close to the baby to pull a stuff like this. I've got to find her.
My grandfather went out and searched every single day for her. My grandfather would interview people in nightclubs, and he would drive across town without telling us.
I would have to jot down what they would tell me, and then I'd come back and put it on this tape.
2 or 3 times a day, sometimes he would get on the recorder, and he would describe the people that he talked to. He would write down names, phone numbers.
I know damn well these people know. They know.
Her remains weren't found until April of 1984. It was 6 months. And the discovery of her remains out in the Calder field was pretty horrific.
Through the tree line on the other side of the road, one of those houses is where the dog brought back the remains.
David found a human skull. It was Heidi's skull. Police responded and they came out and started searching the field. And they found Heidi's body laid underneath a tree.
Oh. Nice. Interesting.
She was advanced state of decomposition. A lot of the bones were spread by animals, so it was hard to see if there was any signature or anything that the killer may have done. So it didn't really glean a lot of information from that.
The suspected cause of death was trauma.
Good shot. That's on me. Good shot.
It wasn't until the discovery.
Nah, you good. I should have just,
that it got
I was moving with the damn wind right
there.
there.
Like, okay, well, maybe we should listen to her family.
It's now 1:45. I'm going back to the Texas Moon.
From the Texas Moon, where Heidi worked, called Caller Road is probably about 4 or 5 miles away.
Yeah.
I have given these names to the police to check out. And there'll be some more because I'm going to keep on looking.
There were
I was gonna keep going, but I thought you were gonna
interest
just go for the
that were
dump.
close enough to Heidi that he really felt like needed to be questioned. But he didn't feel like he was getting the response from them that he was hoping for.
There were multiple different suspects, but none of them panned out to where they had enough evidence to charge anybody.
More times than not, when you read his journals or you listen to his tapes, it's just disappointment in his voice.
Something's got to be done. My little girl can't just die like this.
Ain't no fucking way, man.
Heidi's body was found in April of 1984.
Laura Defoe.
disappeared in September. That was the payphone right in the corner. The payphone, then Laura was last seen at. This is where Heidi also was last seen at. I don't think they did a lot to connect the dots. Possibly these are connected. They went back to the police department and said, we know about this girl that was found, her name Heidi Fye. They lived close to here. That detective stopped me in my tracks. He said, number one, he said, I told you before, that's an isolated incident. Heidi worked in a bar, somebody took her out after the bar closed, and they murdered her out. They said, don't go talking to Heidi's family. They're trying to get over Heidi's loss.
Heidi's parents didn't really know Tim, and like the Millers, they've been told not to communicate.
We've been just not saying nothing as they have told us, not to discuss this with anyone else other than ourselves here.
The families felt all alone. They really felt as if they'd been abandoned in this process. Because there was so little going on with the investigations, the parents were forced to do their
Trying to
own.
pass that bitch to K-ass. Damn, I gotta turn over.
Please search that property.
Fuck, I was trying to pass that bitch.
I physically asked the police, please tell me where this is at.
Right, man.
We wanted to know so we could go out there.
My fault,
They
bro.
told me with a private property. It's all fenced in. Nobody can get there. I figured
Shit.
this has just happened. Do you think there could be a similarity? They did their best to convince me that I'd lost my damn mind. There was a path that came through here, and it was so full of trash and old refrigerators and different things people had dumped. And some kids were actually riding dirt bikes, and they got a pile loaders right over there. And they went up to it, and it was a girl.
When the detectives and crime scene personnel showed up to work the scene, they didn't know who she was. But the medical examiner's office provided us with some information, an age range, 20 to 30, roughly. She had a gap in her teeth, didn't know who she was, so she was named Jane Doe. As the detectives and crime scene personnel were out there, they expanded their search looking for other evidence.
Shit, boy.
And then they found the body of another female.
We discovered an unidentified body in the field about approximately 100 yards from the location of the first.
And that morning when it came out in the paper, remains of 2 females.
Damn, they did. They let that nigga bump that nigga again. It's on. Eat your food, mama. Good job.
The bodies were both laid under trees. They were fairly close together.
Good job, mama. You good? You good, Quay? You good? You good? We ain't gonna lose, so we
It
ain't
was
tripping.
almost as if they'd just been laid there and positioned.
Stop. Don't throw it on the floor. No.
They'd been shot with a .22 caliber.
Don't do that no more.
There was a bullet lodged in their spine. And at that point, they started to look into the other body. They used dental records. And it
What's
turned
up?
out that it was
What up,
Laura's
Prince?
brother.
Appreciate you coming to the stream, bro. Still. He ain't got it in him. I knew it.
There was a blue plaid western shirt
Still.
that was found near Laura's body.
Still.
The
Man,
shirt
come
had
on. You got me on the floor and y'all don't give me the steal?
back in
Any
the
grip?
1980s, we didn't have DNA yet, but the police tagged the case
Mm-hmm.
from Laura's
Mm-hmm.
murder on the shirt.
And then he can get that, though.
2 bodies on the same day. That day in February of 86,
Still.
it's when things really broke bad.
Yes, sir.
There was a movie out about
Don't pass me the ball, y'all. That's cute. What's up, my boy?
Happy New Year.
Alright. Happy New Year, boy.
Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. She eating her doggone food, good dog. Alright, you be safe out there, Jay. Alright. I'm done. It ain't, you gotta eat. It's dinner time. Eat your snack.
Nearly entire 17 months.
Oh, they don't give you that, though.
Asking you, what if they remember asking you?
You gotta try to eat. Are you hungry?
She would have been dead. But there probably would have been some evidence. They probably would have been able to determine their cause of
No,
death.
you don't throw that on the floor.
A
No.
lot of
This
pain.
is rice.
I'm the one that should have
It's rice.
followed through.
Good job.
Good girl.
Yep.
No. No. You eat it. Eat it.
That's on me. That's on me. That's on me, though.
And not knowing what to do.
Good
Because
job.
I know what I did not do
Good girl.
for my own daughter.
That's bullshit, but
I
okay.
was dead. We could have got together to win. We wouldn't be here again this many years later. And
Yeah, where you going?
Here's what killed Heidi's dad.
Eat. It's good. It's food. It's a block. Block, bro.
I can't imagine losing a daughter. I cannot imagine.
No.
If you're looking at a small town that doesn't have a lot of violent crime, then suddenly within a 2-year period you have abductions and kidnappings and murders, this is very unusual. That was the point where people realized this is a serial killer and this is real and this is an opportunity. The fact that somebody's out there killing people and not being responsible for it.
That's spoon. Stop. Stop putting it on the floor.
These killings of young women had been going on as far back as 1971.
Yeah, just give me some water. Thank you.
Houston, we had the NASA Space Center. There was an oil boom going on. Exxon was starting to build what would become some of the biggest refineries in the world. It was a boom town.
No. Eat. No.
No.
Petroleum industry here in Houston. I'm a geologist. So,
Don't throw it.
give it a try. You can see it's a lot of fun out here.
Eat it when I give it to you.
Because of what was happening all around Houston, there was work. You had a lot of people moving in, you had a lot of people moving around. And there were also smaller railroad towns along I-45 begin to grow too, begin to become
What?
sort of suburbs.
Malls, neighborhoods, and bedroom communities.
Yeah, alright.
All that was growing.
To my sit on this side.
And at the same time, there were drifters. Men with criminal pasts.
No.
Having the beaches. It's very transient. People are here for the weekend and then they're just gone.
Good job.
And so those two
Good
cultures
job.
eventually collided.
Good job.
What?
This is Maria Johnson, and this is her best friend, Debbie Ackerman. They were 15 when they
The past, bro.
disappeared
And I
in
missed.
November
I gotta love it, boy.
1971.
I gotta love this game.
Debbie Ackerman was a
Only
teacher,
shot and I missed that
teacher,
bitch.
15 years old.
That's so
They were best friends. Young, active surfer girls. Having a good time in the 70s.
Eat the rice. Eat. No.
And then they
No.
disappeared.
Stop doing it. Eat your rice.
Their bodies were found fairly quickly.
On November 17th,
Wow.
the body of 50-year-old Maria Johnson was found in a pool of water 50 miles west of Houston. The next day, the body of 15-year-old Debbie Ackerman was found in that same pond.
Eat more broccoli.
My estimation, the body has been in the water approximately 48 to 60 hours.
By the time they disappeared, there had already been other mysterious disappearances.
November 26th, the partial skeleton of 13-year-old Colette Wilson was found at Addicks Reservoir, 10 miles west of Houston.
No, you didn't eat it.
They were all teenagers along I-45 who mysteriously disappear suddenly, either alone or in pairs.
In the past 6 months, 7 teenage girls and young women, aged 13 to 21, have been found murdered in the vicinity of Houston, Texas.
The years began to build up. They were being viciously murdered. And there was no answer as to who was doing it.
No, you
Often
didn't eat
search
it.
hopefully for clues, but are fearful of finding additional bodies.
From 1971 to 1977, 11 girls.
Good job, big girl.
No one answers.
Broccoli.
You have to remember this was an era when there were no surveillance cameras in parking lots. No license plate readers on the side of highways.
There were 11 different jurisdictions. That was a problem because the police didn't share information.
I think it shows how along the I-45 corridor, if somebody's allowed to get away with one murder, they might be able to get away with another or another or
Just
another.
throwing a jump on the floor.
What we see again in the 80s is a new group of murders that
Stop
start to
throwing
occur
it
in
on
a
the
different
floor.
stretch of I-45
Eat.
up in League City,
Good job.
the Texas killing field.
Good job. Good job.
We traveled that stretch of highway going to and from Galveston. Did that my whole life.
Stop throwing it on the floor.
And being a female, you know, your parents talk to you about safety,
More
being
broccoli.
careful.
That's millions.
My
I
mom
thought we
and
was
dad
gonna
were
get
divorced
still.
when I was in kindergarten. Things changed when I was in the 5th grade. That's when my mother met someone new. She brought him home to meet me and my brother. To me, it was just another boyfriend, you know, not sure how long he was going to be around. She liked him. His name was Clyde Hedrick. So this is where the dance club used to be, that he happened to run into my mother. Why do you say it like that? Because that was his plan.
Clyde Hedrick. He was a good-looking man back in the day. He liked to wear a black cowboy hat. He liked to go to bars, dance in contests, and he'd often win those contests. He considered himself a ladies' man. Casanova con man.
He found out
No,
just
stop throwing it
enough
on the floor.
that he knew where she went. And they met at the bar. And she took him home because he could dance.
Clyde Hedrick was attracted to Houston in the 70s and 80s by the construction boom. He moved here from Florida and got work as a roofer. Pretty easy for somebody to get a job in construction without a background check.
We had no idea who he was
Appreciate it through in the
at the
stream,
time,
yo. Appreciate
but
that
we
coming through.
started
No.
to find out more because my dad actually checked him out. He had a printout of his criminal
Well, eat
history.
it yourself. And stop throwing it on the floor.
I think he was in prison for abuse of a corpse.
It turned out that Hedrick had been involved
Man,
in
come.
a mysterious
Alright.
death.
Alright, let's go.
A woman
Sit
named
this
Ellen
in there.
Beeson.
Oh, come on. Show me. Let's go. What's shot? Come on.
Ellen
You
Beeson was
don't want to
a
go through the
young
motion with
woman
me, big
that
dog.
lived with her parents and brother in Friendswood, Texas. She was in her 20s.
No.
She had a good job. She enjoyed dancing. All of that changed the
Eat it
when she went
yourself.
home. In July of '84, her friend Candy Cass took Ellen Beeson to a local bar called the Texas Moon and introduced Ellen to
Oh, come on.
They hit it off
I'm back,
to some
bro.
degree.
We passed, okay.
When Ellen Beeson didn't show up at work the next day, when her friends couldn't find her, her family couldn't find her, they started asking Clyde, where is she? What happened?
Clyde Hedrick said he saw Ellen Beeson leave in a truck that she just left with some friends. As the weeks passed, she really began to get concerned.
No.
Candy, she would often bring up the subject of Ellen to Clyde. And he grew more and more impatient with that. One day, Clyde had just had enough. And in an argument, he said, well, then I'll show you where she is. Clyde drove Candy Gifford to a location just before the bridge from the mainland to Galveston Island. This was sort of a dirt road, a rough road. It was a small building near the railroad tracks. There was some tires on an old sofa that had been discarded by the side of the road. You remove those, and that's where she saw the remains of Ellen Beeson. It had been 6 months after Ellen went missing. Why it took Candy another 6-7 months to go to the police, it's hard for me to say. But I think she was scared of Clyde. Because that night, he told her that if you tell anyone, this can happen to you too. We know that the Texas Moon was obviously in that direction, and not just shortly, but at least 20-25 miles in that direction. Because of the lack of traffic, you can see the weeds are high enough. You got the sense that this was something hidden.
Stop
This was
throwing
something
it on the
that
floor.
he was basically disposing of her.
I told you,
Just
stop
like he
it.
disposed of a couch or a mattress or any other number of things that were thrown out here.
Hush your mouth.
The police
I'm gonna
found
keep
her
telling you the
in
same
a bad
thing.
state of decom. She was still wearing the necklace that she wore that night to the Texas moon.
Damn it, I'm right there by your ass.
She and
My
Ellen
fault.
had gone out to a swimming hole, and she had wanted to go skinny dipping. He said he looked out and she was floating on top of the water. She had drowned.
To hear Clyde tell the story of Ellen Beeson drowning that night, he panicked, put her in the back of the truck, and then on the way to the hospital, as he describes it, he decided to ditch the body for fear that he would be suspected of foul play. And that's when he put her under the couch and under the tires. When you see someone who dumps a body in a place where there's just so much trash, he didn't see her as a person. He didn't see her as a human. He saw her as some trash that he needed to hide away from the police and authorities. And I think that says a lot about
What you
him.
said? I just shared the stream out to Discord. Appreciate it, bro.
Medical examiner. She was still very much exposed to the elements out there. It is a wet area. The skin had long since deteriorated in the elements. It was just bones. The medical examiner indicated that both the cause and the manner
I'm gonna stay back with you,
of the
Steph.
death of Ellen Beeson could not be determined. The only charge that the DA's office could bring was the tampering with evidence, basically dumping Ellen Beeson's body.
Stop doing
The
that.
charge at the time was called abuse of corpse.
He was convicted. He was fined $2,000 and 1 year in prison.
Come on, corner.
After the abuse of corpse case and the county jail, Clyde Higbert was a free man. He had been tried, he had been convicted. There wasn't much else for us to do at that point. When you don't have
Still,
scientific evidence,
I'm here.
then there are a lot of challenges.
This part of Houston, we have pretty severe weather.
The storm battered the Gulf Coast with torrential rains and flooding.
It's on the coastal plain. We have hurricanes, and it floods.
Good shit, bro. Come
What
on.
did I say?
Washes around in all of South Texas.
You good. No, you good. You did the right thing because he probably would have reached at it. You did the right thing. Come on. We good.
People understand that water is very
I missed.
high on evidence that it's
When I know, and when I tell you I felt it.
Please look for it and try to piece a crime together. Water, speeds of decomposition, but the heat down here does too, you know. We have this incredible heat. So a lot of times with the girls.
Oh my God, bro. Nah, yeah, it's all good. That's on me.
They were somewhat intertwined, mostly by time frame. With Ellen Beeson, there was any similarities between the two. Could it be the same perpetrator?
Call for it. There you go.
Ellen went missing in 1984, which was the year after.
You still got it.
Missing. We absolutely consider that it could be related.
The story Clyde told about Ellen Beeson never made any sense. And her death occurred during the same period when the other 3 women were found in the Texas killing fields. League City and Dickinson are not very far apart. So when Clyde Higbert becomes the main suspect of Ellen Beeson, he also becomes one of the main suspects in the Texas killing fields.
Stop doing that.
But at the time, because they were unsolved cases, I had a hard time with the police, just like you're having a hard time with the police. The first time I reached out
He missed.
Kim Miller
Oh, he hit
spent the whole
that.
day with me,
Oh, they up, man. We're up at 3 though.
talking about Laura and how he was still fighting to try to find the person who killed his daughter. And one of the first things Tim said was, well, what you really ought to
I thought he was gonna shoot that bitch. He was gonna shoot that
and Clyde
bitch.
Hedrick.
He was on my radar the minute I learned about Ellen Beason. And then to do what any parent's gonna do is start asking questions, find out more about this cat.
They're gonna try to file. They're gonna try to file.
This is my house here in Dickinson.
2 houses in between my house and Todd's house.
Hey, just give us one stuff. Shit. Just give us one.
I never knew. I think maybe I should be.
They're gonna call time out. All right, we good.
Well, my house right there, there's a fire and a rim. And I brought it up to him. And I said, here we go, I got this on the fit. This is what I owe.
Come on.
And nothing. He was like a hard-working guy. And I think it's hot.
What did I say?
There's one of Laura's little
Stop doing that.
contacts made that her and Laura would go walking, and they would walk way around because Laura was afraid.
They out of timeout, so it don't matter. They're gonna have to run it down. They out of timeout. What? When did I foul?
I don't know how it all happened that morning. I can only speculate.
And that's all I really did. I see you poke the ball and I went for the steal. I went for the
Something that naturally, why would you dump a body like he did?
Well,
Just like crash by the side of the road if there wasn't something else going on.
My mother, she would ask
they going for the rush foul again.
whatever answer he gave her was good enough for her because she didn't leave him. She kept him around. And so they got married.
You missed? What?
The thing about these kind of killings is the police weren't cynical. They weren't cynical.
I missed.
They just didn't know what to do.
I don't care. We won. I'm finna eat my food. Damn this game. I don't care. We won.
In the 70s, they had a dozen murders in this one area of the state. And then in 1986, 3 bodies found within
That's crazy.
2 years, all within 50 yards of each other. Was it one killer? Was it multiple killers? What was going on? There was no answer.
Yeah, that junk was kind of crazy. Alright, y'all run one without me eat this food and I'll be back. But I ain't gonna leave the check. What's going on, MJ? Appreciate you coming to the stream. I'm finna eat this food, MJ, real quick. It'll probably take me a couple minutes and I'll be back on.
I haven't quit. Taking its toll, but I haven't quit. I tried to say goodbye. Can't do it. I made that promise, God and Laura, I'd never leave her family alone. Didn't know it was going to be this way.
My daughter went on a run this morning, and she's been gone a lot longer than I expected. And she can't run this long.
In April of '97, Laura Smithers, a 12-year-old ballerina, went jogging from her friend's window and disappeared.
Not completely. Oh, there you go. I'm back.
We were so naive back then. I immediately
Yeah.
started making some phone calls to call people to say, Laura's missing, we can't find her, please come help us. Search for her. Everything was upside down.
What's up, James Money? Appreciate you coming to the stream.
We had no idea where she was. Couldn't find her.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I appreciate y'all boy coming to the stream, bro.
The day began with this heartbreaking saga. Gay Smithers, raised by rape, as against Laura. Stop and listen and help.
The days after Laura first went missing, they kind of a
You want some more drink?
real terror in my mind.
It's not something that anybody wants to do. It has happened.
I was just
She got stuff all over her mouth.
walking, searching, and just screaming Laura's name.
Leave that phone alone. Stop or you order something. Stop.
We didn't find her. She was almost 13.
Residents say things like this don't happen in their small community.
This was a town called one of the 10 safest places to live. People
Man,
did not
come
lock their doors.
on.
Friendswood is one of these little towns along
Not some of y'all full to capacity.
It's
Hold
a
on.
particularly safe town by reputation. Founded by Quakers, by people who believe peace is the way, right? So when this 12-year-old disappears while jogging, there's a huge help.
If you are responsible, I speak for this team when I say there is a maximum commitment to find you and do
That
everything.
nigga said y'all shit full to capacity. Hold on.
Usually, in these cases, it's while your daughter's a runaway. This was the unusual case where the police jumped on it right away.
Friendswood Police Department, Dallas County Sheriff's Department, and now the FBI was involved.
When she went missing, our task force stopped our narcotics work.
Get them books off that floor.
It was a major event in our community.
Friendswood community has banded together to help in the search. Volunteers are combing through the thick brush of the mud.
The town came together and 6,000 people went on a search for her.
Not 6 bands.
Within days, 6,000 people, including a contingent of Marines.
Yes, it's the fear of the unknown, what you're going to come across, but this poor family, they need an answer.
Well, Will.
Well, we brought our dogs up and brought them over and for exercise around the pond. We picked up a foul odor, and we thought it was, like a dead animal in the water or something like that. And my son, Jason, he says, animals don't have to stop. The evidence at the scene includes a silver ring bearing her initials, and it is apparent that the young woman wore braces. It is the opinion of my department that the young woman found is Laura Kate Smith.
Hold on.
Missing on
There you go.
April the 3rd, 1997. It was on April the 20th. So 17 days of hell.
So days are raining now. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that picture. I do see God's hand in my life that I was meant to be Laura's mum.
That shit crazy.
That was the very first Laura recital. And she had 4 costume changes at production. Laura was a year old, and her mum had died with breast cancer.
Oh, appreciate it, MJ sharing out the community
He was
tab.
stop.
Appreciate
You want
it.
it or not? That was just
Appreciate
a very,
that,
very
G.
hard time in his life. So
Yes,
one of
sir.
the grandmothers
Ski.
said, we need to help him find a nanny. That's how we met.
They couldn't give us 2 more?
Laura captivated me immediately and we bonded. I remember sitting on the floor with her that day that I met her.
Appreciate
It was
it.
just
Appreciate
a
it.
connection. I just loved her right away. Give it to me. Little Red Riding. Give it to me. Probably. Thank you. No. No. No.
Be quiet. You put it on the floor. Be quiet. Not a gift on late Christmas.
No, I told you to eat it.
Don't get no whooping.
Warrensburg is only one of at least 35 still unsolved cases in a 3-county area involving missing or dead young women.
The hell is going on?
The search for Lauren shone a spotlight on our
Oh, man.
It awakened so many questions about what was happening and how things were being done.
A reporter at the Houston Chronicle writes
I
about
bet.
unsolved murders.
Alright.
She ends up publishing a map, and she includes unsolved cases all along the corridor, really to draw attention to a larger issue, which is women being treated as prey, and that their murders too often don't get enough attention.
We had learned by then that there were other cases that didn't get any help at all.
It really made us feel bad that my Aunt Hedy was being portrayed the way that she was. Hitchhiker, runaway, cocktail waitress. Those all tend to have like a negative spin on it. They really reacted as though she was not important enough to use the resources to find her?
I never forget some things that Leak City Police Department said
Mm.
about the girls. Heidi was a drug addict, Laura was a known runaway, and Jane and Janet were just drifters. Guess that's giving somebody a license to kill them. They're throwaway children. I said, don't worry about children.
Teenagers who are engaged in some sort of criminal behavior or just using drugs, their disappearances will not be taken as seriously as someone who is younger, who is believed to not be doing that kind of risky behavior. That's still true today. It's implied that that person did something that caused
Come
danger.
on.
They were a person who, for one reason or another, who is less important to our society.
Oh.
Laura Smither.
Oh, he shot that. Yeah, my. Yeah.
Good girl from a good family, in a good neighborhood. The reaction was so much stronger. There was this sense of
I think he ain't gonna quit either.
that if you couldn't save Laura Smither, who could you save? These men that come to get our children, these men that come to get our daughters, cannot be stopped.
I'm gonna stop following, man.
Flags, flat, half-staff, and nearly the entire town of Friendswood is in mourning over the loss of the 12-year-old.
This is now a homicide investigation.
When the news breaks about Laura Smither,
What are you doing, my little mama?
everybody's
Alright.
talking about the killing field again.
Still.
Everybody's talking about I-45. And everybody's talking
It's
about why
a-
these girls keep dying and why they can never figure out who's killing them.
There is somebody that is taking children, that is murdering little girls, and it's got to stop. It affected my daughter very much. It's affected our entire town. How can it not?
It had been 6 years since any of the bodies had been.
I got an AI. Yeah.
And so there was a
Yeah.
fear that
Yeah, I wouldn't have took that shit if I ain't.
they're being abducted again. No one's being held accountable for it. So there was a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety.
If your child ever disappeared, do you have a sample of their DNA and fingerprints?
Friendswood was so panicked that the school district passed out this kit where parents could fingerprint their own children and put a lock of hair so that if the child went missing, they would at least have fingerprints and hair evidence to use to help identify the body.
Who killed 12-year-old Laura Smither and why? It's a question that haunts Police Chief Jared Stout.
The community needs to get their level of awareness up.
Police and firefighters work on the task of draining the pond. They're looking for anything that will place them closer to the still elusive suspect.
The police ran a list of all of the sex offenders in Galveston and Harris County and the adjacent areas, and they ended up with a couple thousand or more.
I didn't even have that term in my vocabulary, sex offender. It just wasn't part of my reality. Well, it became my reality. The volume of sex offenders that were in our area was huge.
I missed.
Your parents talk to you about safety, being careful, going out with your friends.
Yeah. It's on me.
When you did come of age to drive.
It's the AI. Oh my god, that nigga hit that bitch.
My mother
It was close, Lou. Yeah, I'm staying in there.
asked me if Clyde had ever hurt me or my brother. And at the time, I really didn't understand. This is them. When my mother lived at the apartment in Dickinson, we would go there to visit. And there's the pool.
What? I love it. That's a 2-pointer too.
Had taken me and my
Let's go then. We want to play AI? Let's play. Let's play. Green. What? And I missed, bro. Why the fuck open? Huh, man. You gotta get the lead first, then I'll go back, check your subs when you can. Okay. I'm gonna check it.
They got into a fight. I denied it.
That's why I ain't trying to take no crazy, you know what I'm saying?
And it hurt because it didn't matter. I'm done with this place.
I got you. I'm gonna check them out and just take them. Well, whatever you did, I appreciate it. For real, for real. All that shit went in.
We see men who were dominant, violent, transient, people like Clyde Hedrick.
Still.
Hedrick fits the profile of some of the people
Nah, bro, I ain't the AI, boy. I ain't the AI, boy. Yeah, because the nigga ain't checking his man. The random that we got, 23, is not checking his man. He is literally getting killed on every play. Oh, it'll probably update in a little while, MJ. I gotta check it. Oh, I missed you. Hold on, stay there. Stay. Oh, I can't move.
This place has changed a lot.
I don't know what happened. I couldn't move, Blue. I don't know.
I just hate saying his name. I have no idea what it does.
Yeah, we need 2 more of those. Yeah, I need 2 more of them hoes. Still.
And my mother told me that she had left him. My mother came to where I was living and she said she wanted to show me what he had done. So my uncle and my mother asked me to go back to the trailer down in Galveston.
Alright. I mean, we watching some crazy show on Netflix now. Something about the Texas killing. Some crazy shit. I don't know. That shit interesting, though.
But that's not what they really wanted to show me.
Still.
My mother pointed out a certain spot on the wall. She explained that there was a hole.
How am I? Okay. Yeah, it's fine. But I got all my badges, though, Zoe. You feel me? I got everything. And I'm missing wide open threes. I can always get open. It's easy to get open.
All those times that I felt like somebody was watching.
Good shit.
My uncle took.
I'm finna check it now,
to the
MJ.
place down in Galveston with the photos that he developed. One man in his office.
Still. Come on.
And then sent me on my way. I did my part. They couldn't have arrested him.
Oh, appreciate that shit, MJ. I don't know what you just did, but yeah, I definitely appreciate that. Damn, big dog. That's what's up. Appreciate it. That's a good Christmas gift right there. Wonderful. He shoots that though. He shoots that. Like that's a great shot.
They should never have the opportunity to harm another child. And yet, the man who had taken and killed Laura was still out there.
That's it. Appreciate that, MJ. Hey, you the MVP, boy. Good looking out, boy. Good looking out, MJ. Good looking out.
It was just like any other day. My daughter.
And then he passes me the ball, and Blue is standing there wide open on the side of him.
Saying, I love you, honey.
Let's go.
Have a good day.
Yo, appreciate that, MJ. Real talk, boy.
Those were the last words.
You still got to get the ball. I'm talking about the 23.
A mother, a daughter,
Anytime I got, yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, sir. I
Unbeknownst to
appreciate
everybody in
that.
Houston, a woman named
Real
Kellyanne
talk.
Cox disappeared up in Denton, Texas.
Man, let me guard this nigga, man.
She
You
was
need to
going
guard the
to
AI, and I need to guard your man.
of the city jail with her criminal justice
Come on, make the pad, make the.
when she got out to her
I
car.
take that.
She couldn't get the key to work.
Yeah, that's good looking out, MJ. You MVP, big dog. MVP. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie to you. He ain't hitting that. What? That's the other AI. That's a different dude.
Police say while she still hasn't made contact with
Hell
her family,
yeah.
they can't say for sure if a crime happened.
Oh, man. He gonna shoot that. Green that. He greened that. That's crazy.
And then it was like almost a month.
Yeah, it's good looking out, MJ. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep telling you that it's good looking out, boy. Yeah, real good looking out.
The Tiki Island
Yes,
teenager was last
sir.
seen leaving a Webster restaurant. Her truck later found abandoned on the Gulf Freeway. Her purse still inside.
He hit that. Man, get off me, bro. I missed. I wasn't trying to do none of that, bro. They took me all out of the stuff. Good shot. They took me all out of my animation, everything. I always look out for my friends who deserve it too. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. That's
Just
real.
started out on courses.
I really do.
They asked me to run
You
down
gonna make me
every
come back, boy. You gonna make me come back to YouTube, big dog.
Couldn't find a spot for command center. Another huge search.
Nigga, I thought the dude behind me at the last minute. Oh, that boy Wiley. Yeah, I appreciate that. That give me a little motivation to come on back, cuz. About to come on back.
Of course, at that point, I was just hoping for a different outcome.
How?
When Jessica came,
Make the pass.
my dad lived on Tiki Island. She was my brother's ex-wife's good friend. She was her good friend. I joined in the search party.
Yeah, but oh wow. I don't know what just happened, but okay. But I was gonna say, oh, I've been waiting. Okay, you said I'm coming back, bro. I'm coming back. Straight up. I ain't going down. You got 5 seconds.
No matter what they tried to do, no matter how much police presence there was.
Yeah, you been waiting. Oh, I'm back.
Someone was able to get through the lines.
I might go give me a camera. I don't know yet.
How do you explain it?
There's somebody amongst us. There's something, some monster there.
Easy peasy.
Of course, I was feeling though, my God, it's the same person that got her girls out there on Calder. You know, how could there be this many serial killers in one area? You know, all kind of crazy stuff's going through your head.
The Tiki Island teenager has been missing since early August 17th.
Yes, sir. He's back home, big dog.
When you have people looking over their shoulder all the time and wondering
Back
who really is the
home.
killer.
I see you been playing that and just he been playing that Mortal Kombat. I been seeing you playing it, then, boy. So okay.
I was in the area searching in Jack Brooks Park.
Made me reinstall it. Get that right.
She was a young
I had to uninstall it to get that Call of Duty, but I'm gonna start streaming that Call of Duty too.
She was clearly alone. It made me think of what happened to my mother. All the things that
Oh, he ripped you. What?
I know partly
He ain't hitting that. What?
when he left.
He said he was the white. He said he was the white Chris Bosh.
She had always let him back. One time he came back.
Oh yeah, you been training with Melina. Yeah, you foul with that little player. I ain't gonna lie. Still.
And he told my mother, I did it again.
My fault, I had already let that go. My fault. I got you. We gonna make that
What
happen.
happened to Ellen Beeson? And with
He
his
still
criminal
missed.
history, and what he did with me. I don't know.
Green. Yeah, Melina pie. I ain't gonna lie.
We didn't know if Laura Smither, Jessica Kane, and Kelly Cox connected with the Calder Road killings.
Oh,
Of course, we hadn't considered the possibility.
but he slid right past me. I was trying to let you catch up to him, and then the other dude went to hell.
Such a lapse of time from 91 when Janet Doe was found until 97.
I missed, bro.
He's now utilizing a different.
Then they say late with the flaming red. I gotta get this jump shot down, bro. One day we can play together. Yeah, we can play that Mortal Kombat. I already installed that shit, big dog. I need like 1 or 2. I need to train. Forgot how to play that shit. It's still my game though, but I forgot how to play. I had to just play it a little couple rounds. Get right. Have a Mortal Kombat day where we do the King of the Hill, get me, you, and Prince, everybody out there. And I got the P4 version, so ain't no excuse. Everybody gets on.
We had every reason to think that, my God, it could be connected.
Oh.
No one worked harder at trying to prove that Abel was the killer than Tim.
That was that metal doom back there.
You see that nigga name? He can't shoot no free throws, though.
He wanted the police to interrogate him harder.
That 17 months when he didn't know where Laura was absolutely tore
Still.
his heart out.
Oh, still.
And the idea
Oh.
that other families are going through that, and the knowledge that the police often don't do what they need to do in order to find people and find those bodies is so hard.
Yeah, get your practice on.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna practice a little bit. I'm gonna come back though. Told you I'm back. What was that?
Into this kind of vengeance toward Abel, and he decided he was going to torment Abel, and he would call him, leave voice.
Hey, that boy shooting that bitch though. I ain't gonna flex. That nigga shooting that bitch. I like the pass. Bam. The pass is just different, boy.
Tim was convinced he was on the righteous path.
Shot.
Hit him mark right at this fence line right there.
I searched that property so many times, thinking now maybe there's some more eyes that are buried out here.
He got on this sort of
Don't get mad. Don't get mad and quit now, big dog.
We are sifting through every grain of dirt.
He had borrowed someone's backhoe. Somebody brought a group of cadaver dogs that could smell dead bodies. The dogs were let loose and they all converged on one spot. They found something. So everyone began digging right around the area. And they uncover a woman's purse and women's clothes.
I missed, bro. I was so weak, bro. He shot that and do no. Oh, you think? Come on, 2K. It's all about. I don't mind. Good push. How's Dominique? Been haven't heard from him. I played a game with Dominique yesterday. He been okay. Been okay. I've been trying to get him to stream, but he won't do it. Yeah, he been okay. The whole crew's still straight. Everybody been alright. Everybody been cooling it. Yeah, it'd be so funny if he was stream, yeah. My boy be having me weak as fuck. That shit'd be crazy. Liddy.
Young women abducted, Kelly Cox, Jessica Kane.
I know.
Yeah, that's all it really is. Yeah, you want to be a part of it.
Please take this pain
About time you hit something, boy. Look for
As you can.
yeah, it would be straight if you was,
It wasn't
man.
from a lack of effort. Houston Police Department came down to help. Everybody was pitching in,
Great.
and I catch a break at first.
Yeah. Look, yeah, he doing, yeah. Backcourt. That nigga playing defense. Look at that nigga, and he's celebrating.
Convenience store that night.
Man, give me the ball.
Standing there kind of watching her.
Oh, good shit. You put that nigga down. He put that nigga, he quit. One of them niggas quit, boy. He put that boy on the ground, boy.
She pulled over, and the guy from the convenience store walks up with a smile on his face and says, "You've got a flat tire. Can I help you?" And the next thing she knew was that he was behind her and that he had a knife at her throat. He forced her into his truck and got in motion and started down I-45.
That nigga was diving everywhere, boy. Man, he finna gave you that shit just for the hustle, bro.
They got her out in the middle of the freeway, they said.
He been there pad that bit.
The woman, her name was Sandra.
What Sandra did was the turning point of the investigation.
Ah.
Units are up to 959 West National. Female jumped out of a white dually. Unknown LP last seen headed 45 northbound.
Oh, look at the bounce pad. Boy, quit, bro.
Webster 911. Someone came in and said that she had been infected and she jumped out of the vehicle. And that she's bleeding. Is she in the parking lot?
It just got quiet. Is she in the parking lot?
Webster-based Medic 1, paging route to the Waffle House.
In May of 1997, there was a young woman abducted. She was in his pickup truck, and they were driving north on Interstate 45 towards Houston. And she was able to open the door on the freeway and jump out.
She had scrapes all over. She was bleeding. Turned out the woman's name was Sandra Sapow.
The only thing I was thinking, like, he's gonna kill me. I'd rather jump and kill myself than him doing what he was gonna do. So I jumped.
She became very severely injured, but she survived.
She went to the police station. Couldn't remember the license plate number, but she described what
he
the
did some
inside
shit,
of the truck
bro.
looked like. She also described the man who had abducted her. A receding hairline, big bags underneath his eyes, and a black cowboy hat. That's him.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
The benefit of the case with the young woman who was able to get out of the truck is she could identify him. Having an eyewitness to point out, say, this is who abducted me. That was a major breakthrough.
How am I missing that? Trey, give me the ball.
Believed to be driving a pickup truck.
Fair shot.
He's described as white in his mid-30s with a medium build.
How do we catch them? You can easily exit Interstate 45.
Oh, yeah.
At night.
Oh.
Throw open the back door. Toss your body out. The water covers up your physical evidence.
I tried to contact them. Hey, I tried to contact on that boy because I was gonna throw the lob. I was like, I'm gonna mess this shit up.
All of them happened along the same stretch of I-45.
Green.
The days after Laura first went missing, police departments on that I-45 corridor started comparing notes. They started collaborating.
One county did a survey of sex criminals who lived in this area, and they came up with the number of 1,200 men.
Near the end of September, a cop I know, Sue Dietrich, went over to talk to the police chief
Ooh.
in Brentwood. He started talking about a suspect in the Laura Smither case. I realized that was in fact very similar
Yeah, nah. Niggas ain't giving you that bit. And he gonna make that nigga fumble that hoe. I
That
knew
guy
it.
fits the description.
The old Brett Farm.
They brought him
Where
in
you
for
at?
an
Oh,
in-person
I tried to pass out that
camera's
shit.
eyes locked on him the minute that he
You
walked
seen it? I
out.
tried to pass it to Blue. As soon as I heard that nigga say he got one.
Get the truck.
Get the truck.
He gonna go up. Tell it.
Don't kill you, bitch.
She said it's number 4. That's him. And it was Bill Reese.
Oh.
They got a search warrant for his house and his truck. And they found a black cowboy.
Yeah, I ain't with tripping. I just had to get that little bum man carpet.
Talked about.
They were able to arrest Reese for her abduction.
William Reese. He was working in construction during the period Laura Smither and other young women disappeared.
Yeah, we have folks on board, so.
Oklahoma, who had just gotten out of prison after serving time for 2 different sexual assaults.
William Reese had come to Houston to work.
Yeah, we were passing up there. I mean, truth be told, we kind of always be passing the house. You said you had to leave, Alzo?
And it turned out at 9 o'clock.
Okay. Y'all gonna play with these niggas back out? What the fuck?
Bill Reese was being released.
I ain't gonna play no another round with these boys. Alright, hold on. I'm finna come to the door. Give me about a couple seconds, real quick.
When Laura was first missing, William Reese was being interviewed very, very young and watched. It was really when Sandra Papa was abducted, and I wondered at that time.
Come on, she done got her new shoes. Arian.
Was he involved?
While we were investigating William Reese in 1997, we had to consider he was potentially a suspect for Calder Road killings. It's extremely rare to have 2 serial killers in the same close proximity.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna come to the door.
But at the time, Hindsight, Laura Miller, and Danny Doe were discovered. William Reese was in prison in Oklahoma, so they're responsible for those.
The man arrested for Webster kidnapping and named as the prime suspect in the killing of Brentwood Laura Smithers.
Besides the Smithers murder, police are investigating whether we should also be involved with the disappearance of another local
Yeah, come on, bro.
to be taken to the island.
At the beginning, Reese had a very convincing good old boy country act. And I watched the tape, he was very convincing.
And it sounds bad, they got me set up like on a serial killer. I didn't feel her, never seen the girl, never met the girl. I never seen the girl.
That boy said, y'all got me set up like I'm the killer. Oh, shit, man. Alright, I'm coming to the door. Back 20 seconds. Stop, mama.
And Jessica Kane, she wasn't even found.
District Attorney Paris prosecutor Sandra fought for Laura.
Stop doing that, okay?
He didn't have enough evidence for a capital murder case, which was really frustrating to me at the time because I thought we had things to prosecute.
William Reese has not been charged in the unsolved Laura Smither case, although her parents are a constant presence here at the kidnapping trial.
Reese was convicted for the kidnapping of Sandra Sabo and sentenced to 60 years. I interviewed Reese when I was just starting to work on the book.
Did you kill Laura Smither?
Nope.
So you never saw Laura that day? Just jogging down the street, you drive by in your truck, or... What about Jessica Kane?
Who's that?
The girl who disappeared on I-45?
You ought to go see if you can put it on.
I don't give a damn.
Oh. But you know you gotta go to Pro-Am, don't you gotta go to the Pro-Am attire? Yeah.
I walked out of
There
there
you go,
thinking
fam.
I had killed both of them, but I didn't have anything on my tape recorder that proved it.
Has an unusually large number of mysterious disappearances. All involve young women, many only teenagers. All have either disappeared or turned up dead.
Mm.
Police are afraid those responsible.
Well, I don't care what they are. They ain't gonna be able to guard me.
How do you get all these sick bastards in one spot?
Here you go, bro.
I don't get it. I'm good.
Yeah, come on, bro.
As time passed and no evidence materialized, the Calder Road killings, they were frozen cold.
In the 90s, the detectives
Alright.
never gave up on it.
Alright, let's go. Now it's time for us to do our own
There
thing.
was
Come
no
on.
evidence that Abel had done anything.
At one point, Tim decided that Robert wasn't guilty.
Tim Miller, the most adamant Abel hater in all of that part of Texas, a man who wanted to kill Abel, realized that he had gone way too far. And at some point, he called Abel and said, "I'm sorry."
Here you go, bro.
Just had the opportunity to hug his neck and say, Robert, please forgive me. And we've cried together and stuff.
But it wasn't enough. It was too late.
Hey, bro, you can't guard me. I'm just trying not to go so crazy.
Serial killer for the rest of his life. In League City,
Period. You can't guard me, period.
He drove his golf cart right up on the tracks, just as a train was getting there.
Good shit. I gotta wait till we get the lead as a team first before I start doing going crazy and doing what I really like to do. We gotta get that lead first. And just play team ball. Let's go. Go paint down. Go paint. Oh my. Oh my. did. You did. They mad. Yeah, tell me you mad. Tell me you mad. Come on, bro. Oh! Stop, mama. You throwing me off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You good? You good? You good? You good? You good? You good? I'm back. Come on. That's a steal. Let's go.
He was on my radar the minute that they told me early on about.
Oh, 2K. Get that go.
Robert
Good
was
pass.
a person of interest and everything. Wasted time.
He missing.
And then it went back to the same person who
Here you go, bro. I'm gonna get back in front of the TV and it's gonna go down. Hold on.
After the trial for
Come on.
tampering with the body of Ellen Beeson,
Them ball.
he got into trouble with the law time and again.
He had already done time in prison in Florida.
You missed.
The file that the Galveston County DA's office has
You
on
missed.
Clyde Hedrick is pretty thick. He was accused by various ex-wives and ex-girlfriends of speeding and cocaine.
Damn, my headset died. Son of a.
Clyde worked for.
I missed that. Okay. Well, that's on me, y'all. I'm sitting down now. Hold on.
We did
There you
get
go.
information.
All right, let's go.
But
Down by
Clyde
10.
would dump some of the
All right.
building materials.
Right beside Laura's body, there was a hole.
Now my headset had died.
Rockwood was apparently taken out of somebody's house.
Come on, man. Good pass.
Contacted
Come on.
Sheriff's Department detective and asked to meet with us. He and I went to Tim's office and sat down with him, and Tim asked for help.
Tim Miller was suspicious of Clyde Hedrick's involvement in his daughter's murder. For years, I think police who knew about the Ellen Beeson case were very skeptical of Davidson. He was always the focus, and it was always sort of thought that he was far more involved in that than we were able to convict him for.
Myself and several other investigators formed an ad hoc task force. We had the idea if we reopened the Ellen Beeson case, maybe that would bring in some more information.
He went the wrong way. He's supposed to went to Zoe.
Tips to the other unsolved cases. If we were going to hold somebody accountable for her murder, it is evidence that we had to have. In March 2012, we exhumed Ellen Beeson's body, and it was a very difficult decision. I can't imagine having that be my loved one.
I want you to have a seat right here.
Yeah, just I'm trying to. Okay, we're gonna have the job.
Okay, it's just
Andrew.
John Lieutenant Tommy Hanson, Dallas County Sheriff's Office. David Prenderson with the FBI. You're flying in with Hedrick, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's start with Ellen Beeson. And when we're driving over,
Oh, my little girl, that time MJ ass out. How the fuck she do that?
That's her. Okay. Back in 1985.
How the fuck?
The medical examiners office didn't have certain equipment that they have today. Right. We exhumed her body. Once we dug it up, and she had a...
My little girl must have been here messing with my damn phone.
Talking a massive skull fracture that would absolutely cause death.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how that's possible. Well, it's possible.
We had forensic anthropologists take a look at the remains, and according to the medical professionals, that could only have been done through homicide.
I'm not trying to see if she got a skull fracture. I'm trying to see how she got the skull fracture.
The only way I can possibly think of is that maybe that's what because she was swimming and she was not swimming. There's nothing in there that I don't know what all years. There's no way she dove in and never had. There's no way in hell that she had.
That's crazy.
I don't like seeing someone get away with murder. It's just not right.
No, I had to. I went for the steal.
Judging your character is how you own up to your responsibility.
I never ever heard anybody as far as
going up.
That happened.
Complete puzzle to me.
I think he felt that this was behind him and perhaps he got away.
Man, come on. I ain't missing no more.
The force needed to cause that fracture was a great, powerful force. Force wasn't an accident. It was intended to take a life.
That, along with other things, gave us enough evidence to charge Clyde.
Oh. They up by 10 again.
Let's go on.
My fault's off.
That's sick, damn. That's shit. I mean, it truly is.
An additional piece of evidence we had was some statements that Hedrick had made to other inmates in the county jail while he was awaiting trial. We typically call them jailhouse snitches, jailhouse informants.
That's a steal.
Hedrick spoke about the Ellen Beasley case and made admissions to other murders. One of those, he included the name of Laura Miller.
Tucked away in the prosecution's case involving Beeson is a document titled Notice of Intent to Use Evidence of Other Crimes, Wrongs, or Acts. In this document,
that's a steal, bro.
The defendant had sex with Laura Miller and knowingly killed her. Prosecutors have indicated Clyde Hedrick was also involved in the Killing Fields murders in the mid-'80s and have never been solved.
Without ever reaching out to Tim Miller's father, I had now filed a document that said I knew a man had been murdered and potentially raped his daughter.
What?
I regret that. It was the way that I met him,
Come on.
which is not a great way to...
Call for. Call.
I read it in.
My fault, Blue. My fault, Blue. Because I regret it. That's why I missed that. That's why I missed the chat, bro. I seen you, bro. And I just...
I had sex with Laura before he killed her.
My fault, so. They're gonna reach. You good. I'm back.
And I went further and explained to them the source of that information and why it wasn't necessarily a case.
Hello?
Texas law states that a person cannot be convicted
What
on
was
the basis
going
of jailhouse, but that the defendant's involvement has to be proven.
No.
I talked to one of the guys that was in there with Clyde, and Clyde actually told me that he had sex with her before he murdered her. Pretty painful conversation. I was just hoping to get that one little piece of evidence, but I think anything I would have found.
Oh, good defense. Good defense.
Probably lost.
I know
And it don't take
Tim
but
wants the
damn
killer
6 to 7 minutes for him to cook.
brought to justice. I want that. I think everybody wants that.
We asked Hedrick if he had anything to say about Laura.
Oh, it's still about Zoe. That's on me.
I didn't even know her.
The criminal justice system is just a long...
I don't know. I need to see. I mean, we still got to
and for
I
families
don't
of
want
victims.
to make it that deep because it ain't enough smoke. It's just 12 of us. But I need to find. I'm gonna just see if I can't. I want to bathe.
What else I can my dying arrest?
Shot.
Clyde Pedrick sat quietly as prosecutors told the jury he is a man who killed and then tried to hide the body of Ellen Ray Beeson.
The 29-year-old woman.
And I'm gonna get a griddle too, because I think that French toast on that griddle, you know, the flat griddle is better.
Man, these boys trash, bro.
Some of Heidi's family was at the trial. Tim Miller was there.
A lot of heart trouble cases, a lot of anxieties. Difficult being there, but it'd be hard to
I get
I
mine on
ended up
myself.
cross-examining the medical examiner. All
Man,
the
what?
photographs that we had.
Then when I said I'm gonna just sit some aside for her part.
I'm done with this bill, bro. I'm gonna finish this game. I'm done with this nigga, man. I can't shoot with this little fucker for nothing, bro. Like, I don't understand this shit.
Bacon, the regular bacon and turkey bacon.
God dang, bro.
Sausage.
Clyde Pedrick for murder. The jury found
And turkey sausage.
What? How he called time out? I'm curious.
I didn't want to make her feel like she had to. I know she gets uncomfortable in situations like that, but I know Aisha too. Aisha not
attorney Kevin Petrov
so
wanted
yeah.
jury to hear what
So that's why I'm just like, it's fine if she don't. I don't want her to feel like she owe me an explanation. But I know what it is, you know.
and that things
But
progressively
that's why.
got
And then
worse.
see, Thomas' mama and Jadea ain't gonna be here either. That day they gonna be in Huntsville at Jehovah's Witness assembly. They don't come back until later on that evening. So it literally is like me, Thomas, Mama, Daddy, you, Adrian, your kids, Adrian's kids, Thomas, Daddy coming. And that's it. That's it. I ain't trying to do all it. I was trying to
glass of Kool-Aid or something. I don't like Kool-Aid.
I can always go to a bucket, but I didn't do friends at all. I didn't do no friends.
You take it.
Because I didn't want a mixed family like that. And then this is the first time Daddy gonna be here with my dad's gonna go. And I'm just trying to. I was
in places that I shouldn't.
Yeah, she said she is. You know, we going down there with
You could tell on some level that she was reliving it as she was describing it.
So Taquana's gonna drive down.
Difficult to listen to. The Ellen Beeson case, the jury deliberated.
Come on, bro.
20 years in prison.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I wanted you were down.
Somebody friendly listen.
I would not mind Diamond coming at all. I would not mind Diamond coming at all. Okay, I'm gonna talk. Other than that, like people, I just wanted to do, because, you know, she don't have, I don't even know people with children my age, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I was trying to, I know for a while it's just going to be family. Until she get of age and we able to, you know, she able to do stuff and make friends and all of that stuff. But I had her too fucking late. So.
The autopsy decision
I did, bitch. I did.
Incorrect.
He reaching.
Just brought
This game get on my fucking nerves, bro.
that we've had in our case was not
That's some bullshit, man.
He did not preserve her clothing. He did not preserve.
You know.
Yeah, they just reaching at me, bro, like the whole time.
Items that
Come on, man.
Oh, strange. You didn't I mean, I got to have something. Yeah.
A lot of juries.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it tight, so I looked up a strawberry mimosa and then I'm going to do the regular one.
Most of these cases, they've lost a lot of the evidence.
Yeah.
He gonna shoot that. I didn't mean to pack. Man, he gonna go for the dunk, bro.
But if they never find the shoot, we'll never know.
Good defense. Hey, let's come back. Let's come back.
There's
Let's come
just
back.
not enough resources for.
Hey, Blue, you gonna have to be the shooter, bro. I can facilitate, but I can't keep missing these shots, bro.
Extra just for the prayer.
And that is allowing serial killers to go free.
Shot.
These cases were old.
Yes, sir.
The rest of the world might have forgotten about it, but those
Yes, sir. He just ain't hitting, bro, and I'm not finna try to shoot myself about that shit.
Deeper?
Nah.
It would really be nice to get closure for
Yes, sir.
these families. Anything I can do to help these people, I'm gonna try my best. When I first started working the Calder Road case, it was somewhat difficult because I didn't have access to all of the files in the police department. I just wanted to read as much as I could and see if a new set of fresh eyes could maybe find something that other people didn't see. The benefit of working cold cases is technology improves over time. At the end of 2017, we decided to try to use forensic genealogy to identify two women. And
4 fucking turnovers.
That it was a good technique.
4 fucking turnovers, bro. Let's go, bro. I'm gonna be pissed.
Jane and James Doe were unidentified throughout the course of the investigation.
Oh, I appreciate it.
City, they were a little resistant at first, but
no steal.
In January of 2019, on my birthday, we were able to extract a DNA profile and put it into those databases. We were able to identify these two women. First was Janet Doe, Donna Johnson Prudhomme. We were able to identify her after 30 plus years. And then the next day, we were able to identify Jane Doe, Audrey Lee Cook.
We sort of had assumed maybe these women were transient people, and the opposite was true. Donna Johnson Prudhomme had copyright.
No steal. Okay. Try me. Try me.
Audrey Lee Cook. She was a mechanic, and her family had been looking for her for a long time.
Sure.
After Donna Prudhomme was positively engaged in Audrey, asked if we can get somebody indicted, convicted on these girls.
All the way. Oh, never mind. The pass.
What we're hoping is somebody who knew either one of these girls to please provide some information. Anything, even if you don't know the deal. We want to know everything about them.
I can't get a steal.
When do we give up? We never give up. Hey, Lee.
I got you.
Yeah. We're going to get 4 girls up on these digital billboards. Hopefully we'll get some more information, some calls coming in, some possible leads and stuff.
You can just give me exactly which ones they are, and then we rotate them on the digital.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to text you this later. A lot of plans.
Oh my God, bro.
I know God had different plans for tomorrow. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say I still like them today.
Good rebounds, though. We good. Come on. It's 4.
He's getting up there in years.
Nah.
And I've seen him out on searches, and I know he's in a lot of pain. And he gets right down in that hole and starts digging with everybody else.
The AI's checking my man.
He won't get
Bro, the AI's switching.
He's good.
Oh, come, get it. No.
Tim Miller is one of the loudest voices.
So yeah, that's my man. He a little locked down.
To be held accountable.
You good. Run down.
Now we can get ATVs out there. It's a big ass area. What's your schedule?
He keeps insisting that they should find out who did this.
Clyde, he would talk about past women and what they used to do together, and then that's when Mother would get upset and they would get in arguments.
The first time that I met Tim, it was at the trial. It was right after I testified, and he wanted to talk to me about his daughter, Laura Miller, who Clyde knew.
Wide open.
Lived on the same street.
This shot, Blue.
This is Abel's.
We still should have it. Oh, they made the tip off Zoe. They made it clear. That's me. That nigga, bro. That nigga.
The age. Just all the connections, all the similarities. It just made sense.
Still.
It made sense. Can you print that out and mark the points? Yes.
Let's go to the cornfields.
Tim had asked me if I would go out to Calder Road. See if I had been out there before. You know, maybe, maybe not.
Right around here they had that gate.
Oh, you can rebound. What? Good block. Call for it. Good dunk.
How old were you then?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, he's doing pretty good, I guess. Yeah.
And so when we entered.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got him blue.
None of it was familiar until I hit the tree line.
What?
Big metal pipe thing coming out of the ground. There was a trail, and then there was a little pond.
He missed.
Something about that metal pipe. It was like a rush.
Come on.
It just all came back.
Oh, yeah, I hope he do too, MJ. Yeah, it's been a while. Should we try and win that thing? Come on, y'all.
I didn't know it was Calder Road at the time.
I'm locked all the way in.
But I was there.
Let's go. What?
Clyde had to do a mowing job on his buddy's property.
I see you, Blue. It's got to draw everybody in. I should have been here, though. I should just hit you. That's me. Come on.
I could see him. He was doing something with the ground. He was digging. I don't know what was doing out there, but I can't believe that's where it was. It makes sense now. After the things that I've seen and heard and have been through, I was relieved that he was father behind bars.
I'm back.
Ended up dying behind bars.
Okay, I got it. Come on.
Tonight, 67-year-old Clyde Hedrick is out of prison.
That was with the analog too. That's what's crazy to file.
He was released yesterday on mandatory supervision.
With the analog, like.
I can't believe it. It was like a punch in the stomach.
He was released on parole, so he's out today on parole.
Pass. I ain't pressing nothing. I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna have my hands up. I got him. He ain't gonna do nothing. If anything, he gonna go to the paint. Cause I ain't gonna let him shoot no threes.
Due to a technicality, a Texas law. I don't know.
There was at least.
They let him close on that? How he close on that? How?
but this time was different.
We're good. Come on.
That are in effect are those that were in effect at the time of the crime. This was
Still.
It's about something that.
And I've been past you the ball too. That's what makes it so
The way
bad.
the laws were set up is he was to be released at that time.
I got it on the stream and everything. I've been hit the button.
If they would have listened to me in the beginning, they would have found one. There would have been probably evidence. At least they would have been able to determine the cause of death. I hate going through this shit. I'm telling you, I fucking hate it. And for no reason, 30-something years later, I need to even be doing this shit. What are you stuck?
I know that throughout.
It's me. I can't shoot the nigga,
The
man.
victims feel there's a lot of injustices. And that's what I'm down with. It's disheartening for me. I can't imagine the pain and frustration that Tim Miller feels, that Marla feels. But it is the law.
Still.
I understand it. We have to accept it.
Okay.
Vulnerable women, the most vulnerable, that's who he seeks out. That's the kind of man that they release.
This transitional center is Hedrick's new address.
He's not in prison right now, and he's free to go. He's free to go.
Miller plans to be across the street tomorrow morning to discuss his concerns with these latest developments.
Clyde Hedrick right now is somewhere in here, in a halfway house. I'm going to introduce several people who are directly affected by Clyde. I'm going to ask Dina Edwards to come up here and share a few words.
That's crazy. It's on me, bro. I ain't show out.
My grandfather spent endless hours searching for her and recording notes. And my grandmother went to her grave not knowing what happened to her baby girl.
Them boys is ass, too.
Thank you for letting me speak today on behalf of he who's not able to be with us today. I'm here to speak on behalf of myself and the victims who no longer have a voice, and the victims out there who haven't found their voice yet.
That's good shit, y'all. It's on me. That's on me.
At a press conference, I was talking to the public and I was talking to Clyde. Just because you were not convicted.
It's straight, bro. We lost because I couldn't shoot with it fat ass. That's why we lost that bitch. Man, it just, bro, that shit is iffy though, man. He's just iffy, bro. I just can't deal with it. I don't know, man. Yeah, I scored a lot of points last game, but I still took a lot of shots last game too. I missed a lot of shots. I just hit a lot too, but I missed a lot. I don't know. I just having a tough time with this little dude. I like him, but I just have a tough time shooting with him. Cause I can't get my jump shot landing that I'm used to. So it's just it's stressful. I'm going to get. I got it, man. I don't know. Let me look at somebody else. And I tell you the difference though. When I be playing with my Glass King lockdown, right? You see I be spraying shit with that nigga, right? Watch this. That nigga has a 77 3 ball. And I hit everything. And it's because I know the jump shot landing. I don't know. It's just difficult, bro. This niggas is killing me and breaking my fucking fucking.
He was found guilty and convicted of taking my daughter away from us.
Man, I'm about to. Y'all can run one without me. I'm finna create another bill. I'm finna go in the lab for me. Y'all run one without me. I'm finna create somebody else, man. I can't.
We just have to wait for the wheels of justice to turn, and hopefully
Niggas ain't about to use the restroom.
a lot faster than before.
3-point shooter.
We're never gonna give up. We're going to
I
pursue
don't know
this
why I can't
until
officially get down with this nigga, bro. Like, this shit don't make no sense.
On the Calder Road killings. Did you have information about any of these 4 victims?
I can't do no pass with this short fat
Reach
fucker.
out to the FBI. You can remain anonymous. I retire in about a year and a half from now. So I've got some work to do.
That shit pissing me off, man. Like, it's. We would have won if I'd have hit them shots. We would have won. There was no doubt in my mind. We could have won if I'd have hit them shots. But his fat ass won't shoot the ball correctly.
But I'm still here. I am still here.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't like that shit. Yeah. What's up, Sticks? Appreciate you coming to the stream. I appreciate y'all pulling up in the stream, bro. I don't know, Blue. Listen, my percentage is down right now because of this short fat fucker. Like I like that. That is it. That at this point, you know how you've done all you can do. Like I don't know. Man, his fat ass ain't doing it, Blue. He just ain't doing it, man.
Detective Landor, one of our cadets. Last night.
What's going on, Steve? I don't know. I have my days with this nigga, bro. I think I just wanna. I think what it is, here I come, bro. Hold on, I'm coming, bro. This. What are you doing? You okay? No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm not coming yet. Y'all run one without me. I'm tripping. Yeah, I need. Bro, I'm done, bro. Listen, I am done with his fat ass, dog. That is it. Yeah, I just need to create another bill. Y'all just run one. Run one. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, you told me you got a new con. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, dispatch. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For real? No. A facility. Oh. Oh yeah. Nah, don't talk like that, bro. You stupid, bro. That nigga's stupid, bro. Hold on, I'm finna pick one of these niggas. I'm finna just pick one of these niggas, man. I'll ring it. That nigga, bro. I don't believe in that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna flick. You can have your hopes and dreams, bro. It's cause I be dunking on people. It's cause I be dunking on people. You know that. Admit it. Now when I want to get in my bag with Fat Boy, I can get in my bag with him. No, man. That nigga maxed out. I got all my badges. 85. Yeah. But I don't know. I just can't get the jump shot down. Mm-hmm. What's this bum ass event they got going on? Well, why the fuck we ain't played it yet? You some of the easiest rap. We ain't played it one time, Blue. I ain't played it. No, that's not what it was. Here you go. I just kept dodging them niggas, man. I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Level of hate that has been stirred up in the last 3 years against my wife and my son. And genuinely concerned for the safety of my family.
I just really want to get to the other side.
Man, I'm over it, but I don't know, bro.
It's about duty and service, and I feel as though being part of this family, it is my duty to uncover this exploitation and bribery that happens within our media.
Come here and I'll take it off. Unfortunately, I'm standing for something.
This isn't just about our story. This has always been so much bigger than us.
This does not represent what London stands for. Of this country.
No one knows the full truth. We know the full truth. The institution knows the full truth, and the media know the full truth because they've been in on it. And I think anybody else in my situation would have done exactly the same thing.
But Blue, you stupid. That nigga stupid. That nigga said, you talking about that man you got on? They're not gonna let you wear there in the rack. Oh, I can't see shit. Man, you know we be over here watching movies and shit, man. That's why when niggas be like, oh, Thomas, hey, Smiley, you don't never want to run with nobody, nigga. I be in there watching movies and playing the game. Come on. But acting like that. You gotta take another nap. You gotta take a nap. What is this? These AIs?
No.
Okay.
It's a new Simone song, and it's called like
Oh my god.
what year was that?
Bye. Okay. Okay.
This just again shows how little you knew.
She need a nap, baby. I'm about to put her down. It's still 6 o'clock. I'm finna give you a nap, okay? Just hold on, okay? Be patient.
Aren't you disappointed, aren't you?
Good grief. What happened? What? Oh, I didn't know I even moved that back court. I thought I had passed you the ball, Blue.
This is a great love story. And the craziest thing is that I think this love story is only just getting started. She sacrificed everything that she ever knew, the freedom that she had, to join me in my world. And then, pretty soon after that, I ended up sacrificing everything that I know to join her in her world.
Why did you want to take this up?
Way to get married, boy.
I'm not going to say that it's comfortable,
but
when you feel like people haven't gotten any sense of who you are for so long, it's really nice to just be able to have the opportunity to let people have a bit more of a glimpse into what's happened and also who we are.
A friend of ours actually suggested that we document ourselves through this period of time, with all of the misinformation that was going on out there, especially about us and the departure. It seemed like a really sensible idea.
This video diary, I don't know. We've talked about it. We keep talking about it because we know that right now it might not make sense, but one day it will make sense.
So we're here Friday the 17th of April or something.
I miss you.
We've been really conscious of protecting our kids as best we can and also understanding the role that they play in this really historical family.
As a dad and as parents, I think consent is a really key piece to this. That if you have children, it should be your consent as to what you share.
Yo, this shit can't be disease. What the fuck is going on
Both the
now?
babies are down.
Like,
Nice cold night. The past 6 years of my life, books are written about our story from people who I don't know. Doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us?
Meg and I met in July of 2016.
like
Right
what
before we met,
is this,
Martin
bro? Like,
show suits, single for a couple months. So I was like, this is it. We're gonna travel. Come on, girls, let's go.
In the summer of 2016, she had a few different trips planned, and she was just going to be free.
really intent on being single and just have fun girl time.
She had planned her single girl summer, and she had a lot of plans of going around Europe.
This is crazy.
I had a career, I had my life, I had my path. And then came age. I mean, he literally, talk about a plot twist.
Megan and I met over Instagram. I was scrolling through my feed, and
This is crazy,
someone
bro.
who was a friend had this video of the two of them. It was like a Snapchat.
Oh gosh, this is my whole thing. It starts like,
Oh, no, you don't.
That's what he saw of me.
That was the first thing. I was like, who is that?
This is ridiculous. And then she sent me an email saying, I know you said you're single, and a friend of mine asked about you, and maybe you'd like to meet
Bad
her.
as fuck.
And I said, who is it? And she said, it's Prince Haz. And I said, who's that?
Mm.
I asked if I could see his feed.
This is bogus. This can't be.
People say,
This,
you Google him, no. But that's your homework. You're like, let me see what they're about in their feed, not what someone else says about them, but what they are.
I mean, the only way you can get all the strikes is if you just.
That to me was the best barometer.
You made it to. So you made it to 99?
Beautiful photography and all these environmental shots. And this time he was spending in Africa.
And then we got each other's numbers. We were just constantly in touch, and I went, let's meet.
I was in London, and I was going to Wimbledon. We were sitting in the player box, and it's diagonal to the royal box at Wimbledon. We were talking about different dates and different people that were possibilities, and I remember seeing the adorable actor sitting in the front row next to someone I knew.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, how about him? And then I think the next day, I found out that she was going to be going on a date with H. Megan texted me from.
I mean, like, what the hell is going on here, bro? Like,
and basically told me that she was going out on
Zoe.
a date with him, and we thought it was really funny. We were like, in what world does this happen?
I mean, what is this though? Like, I'm like, bro.
16th Street. You were late.
So you
And I couldn't understand
so
why
you don't
were
lose
late.
until you get 5
He
strikes.
kept texting me. He was like, I'm in traffic. I'm so sorry. I'm in traffic. I'm so sorry.
I was panicking. I was freaking out.
Well, I don't think we're gonna lose though. Like,
And I didn't know him. So I was like, oh, is this what he does? Got it. Like, this I'm not doing. I'm not going to sit.
What was that supposed to mean?
Like one of the guys with so much of an ego that you're not going to, that any girl would
Okay, bet.
power for you. And I was just not interested in that.
And then when I walked in, a hot, sweaty, red ball match, and she's like, oh, that's not what you want. I'm so sorry.
Like, so embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Facts, okay.
A great romance. He was just so fun. Just so refreshingly fun. And that was the thing, we were like childlike together.
I was trying to, bro.
We had a great chat for about an hour.
I left after an hour, and I told him that I had other plans. And then
Yeah, I fucked up. I ain't gonna flip.
Look, I'm leaving the day after tomorrow. Do you want to grab
I
dinner
did.
tomorrow night?
And why we ain't got no nets on the
I
go?
was so forward and American. I'm sure he told me it was so forward and American. And then, yeah, we went and had dinner the next night at the same place. I what?
You were late.
I was late.
Remember? You came rushing in from having a shower.
From Wimbledon. Yeah.
Not half an hour.
No, like 5 minutes.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
But you were quite flustered.
Well, I had come back from Wimbledon, and when you get all dolled up and I just wanted to go home and take a shower and then run over looking more like myself.
I was like, you can be as late as you want. I ain't moving. I want to see you again. There was
one photo.
Oh,
I
no.
just wanted to capture the feeling of just sitting in that little restaurant and going, oh my gosh, I think we're going to give it a go.
That was when it just hit me. I was like, okay, this girl, this woman is amazing. It's everything that I've been looking for. And she's so comfortable and so relaxed in my company.
He had a list, apparently, of what he was looking for.
Let's not go there.
An extensive
Mm-hmm.
list. There were a few things on that list.
I'm not showing the list. Good, nice try. This is good.
Good answer.
Fast.
She texted me
Hey,
after, and she was
hey,
just
after
like,
this, hold on.
I'm
Don't pass me the ball.
crazy
After we
about
score,
him.
don't pass me the ball. I got it.
Right after they met, my wife, me and Hugh.
Alright, I'm coming back. Alright, I'm back.
It was apparent to both of them very quickly that they wanted it to be something and they needed to figure that out.
I mean, she was giddy. But I also know that she was really trying to live in the moment. She wanted to just get to know him for him, not for who the public thought he was.
I think for so many people in the family, especially obviously the men, there can be a temptation or an urge to marry someone who would fit the mold, as opposed to somebody who you perhaps are destined to be with. The difference between making decisions with your head or your heart.
I'm
My mum certainly made most of her
I'm in
decisions,
disbelief.
if not all of them, from her heart. And I am my mother's son.
Yeah. Shit.
Congratulate the Princess Diana, who has issued forth with a second child. It is a boy.
Princess Diana, with Prince Charles at her
Ooh.
side, gave birth Saturday to their second son, a blue-eyed, 6-pound, 14-ounce boy who becomes
Let's
third in
go.
line to the
That boy
British
tried to
throne.
get me, boy.
People, some of whom had waited outside the hospital all day long, gave to Prince
Mm.
Charles the cheers they couldn't give in person to Princess Diana.
Everybody seems to be so happy for you. Oh, thank you very much. I couldn't be more delighted. We think it's smashing.
Everyone's over the moon about it.
I'm very happy for Lady Diana.
Mm-hmm.
22 hours old and already driving the ladies wild, Prince Harry made his first public appearance wearing a conservative white blanket.
Oh, I waited. So,
So I remember a moment when I suddenly realized that my family was different. No, I just think it's gradual.
Yes, sir. This shit here crazy. I'm devastated.
There's no point that we all sat down in a classroom and my grandmother stands there with, the long stick and a glass and then everyone else goes, right, so this is what it means to be in the royal family. That doesn't happen.
Before the service, the immediate family were alone in the castle with just time enough for the Prince of Wales to explain the history of their celebrated road. Prince Harry behaving impeccably.
Good pad, boy. Mm-hmm.
Typical 3-year-old, very enthusiastic. Whereas perhaps Harry is more quiet and just watches. He's certainly a different character altogether.
Mm-hmm. I'm still devastated, bro.
But you can't control all of the people all of the time.
Flabbergasted.
A young pianist needs a cue on where to look.
This is crazy.
My childhood, I remember, or was filled with laughter, filled with happiness, and filled with adventure.
In their imaginations, the children
This
were
is
already off
crazy.
to a fire.
Hey, this is just like.
I don't have many early memories of my mum. It was almost like internally I sort of blocked them out. But I always remember her laugh, her cheeky laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Always saying to me, like, if you can get in trouble, just don't get caught.
That's
And I'll always be that cheeky person inside.
The young prince made a pair of cardboard binoculars, determined to beat the press at their own game.
The majority of my memories are of being swarmed by paparazzi.
Like many British families, the Waleses like to head to the Spanish sun every August. Their holiday nightmare.
Let's make it to 99 before we get an Earl. Come
An
on.
army of royal watchers are drawn each year.
You can't guard me.
Rarely do we have a holiday without someone with a camera, you know, jumping out of the bush or something. Within the family and system, the advice that's always given is don't react. Don't feed into it.
Let's
There was always
go.
public pressure with its fair share of
This is
drama,
crazy.
stress, and also tears, and witnessing those tears.
You said you made it to 99? Yeah. I want that.
And I guess those are the moments when I
Oh
thought,
my.
hang on a minute.
Get out of there. Get out
What
of
am
there.
I? Who am I? What am I part of?
Good shit, y'all boys. But y'all boys got me in pure shock.
The royal family
Yep, I'm streaming this
the
shit.
most
Yeah.
senior figures in the entire country. They are there to represent everything that is Great Britain. If you're British, it's very difficult to not see them almost as part of your extended family.
Certainly, as I was growing up, if you'd have asked me what it means to be British, the institution of the monarchy, the palaces, the individual royals, the history of the royal family is absolutely intimately linked
This
with
is
what
crazy,
the
bro.
symbols of this nation are.
It's hard to overstate, I think, the cultural significance of the British monarchy.
Yeah.
Partly because it's a very ancient monarchy. It's existed for over 1,000 years. And that longevity is multiplied by the sheer longevity of the Queen herself.
Now follows the supreme climax of the ancient ritual. With the Crown of England, the Archbishop performs the simple yet the
Ooh,
most
good shit,
significant
though.
ceremony of the Queen's coronation.
99. Wait, what you said? 99. There they are.
I declare before you all that my whole life shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong.
She has been queen for more than 70 years.
No, I didn't. I just hit square. He's just being fat. You know how fat niggas are.
We're in a very different generation now. As new generations come through, people may start to question it. And I say this with absolute pure adoration for family, for the people that I work with.
You're bad, boy.
When you actually put it under pressure and you say that there is a family anointed by God, by blood, to rule over this country and other countries around the world, it's a difficult conversation to have. And so in order for the institution to survive.
I'm waiting on Zoe.
It has to
That
modernise,
slip was so
but it
nice.
also needs mass popular support.
They typically have popularity ratings between 60 and 80%. These are rankings that politicians would die for. In order to survive in the future, they need to
I seen
maintain
that shit.
that popularity. Each year they make somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 royal visits. And all the royal households have press officers to ensure that there is pretty constant publicity about the royal family and that it is pretty constant.
We try to push
good
that in.
publicity.
Yeah.
Family is dependent on the British media to communicate its message, to continue guaranteeing its relevance and presence in the British imagination and the world.
Easy peasy.
Prince William today led the royal children to a photo
Good
call
pass.
arranged by palace officials.
Ooh.
Prince Harry and Princess Beatrice marched behind the future king,
Ooh.
although Prince Andrew's other daughter, Princess Eugenie, made somewhat slower progress. The photographers and cameramen took pictures of
This
all the
is
four
just
children
crazy,
together.
bro.
Prince William was then
You
asked
telling
how
me
he was
niggas is
enjoying the
failing
skiing.
doing this shit?
It was good fun. It was very good. Enjoy it.
That's
Paparazzi used to harass us to the point of where we had to be forced into smiling and answering questions to the travelling press pack.
Could you look at this camera, please? Just get this one I've got on.
And that made me feel really uncomfortable from the get-go.
Can you look this way? Hello. Pictures, right? Hello. Can we do something?
And then the deal was we put our skis on, then leave us alone. Well, yeah, some of them would.
oh shit, man.
But then the other ones would just then follow us around and take a photograph or waiting for an accident to happen and then put out their cameras. So it was never fair, it never worked.
Yeah,
Stories
that is
about
crazy.
the British royal
Yeah.
family make for very good copy, not just in
Yeah,
Britain, but
facts.
around the world. So there's a very strong incentive for photographers
Oh, he
to try to
pushing.
get unauthorized shots of members of the royal family because they can sell it for tens of thousands of dollars.
Let's
My mum
go.
did such a good job in trying to protect us. She took it upon herself to basically confront these people.
Excuse me. As a parent, could I ask you to respect my children's space?
Who's though?
Because I brought the children
Oh.
out here for a holiday,
Look at these.
and we'd really appreciate the space.
Hey, but that
I'm
nigga can't
sure
guard
it's
me,
not-
period, bro. I'm flying
No.
past that nigga dog. Sitting here crazy. I'm running so goddamn
We've had
fast.
15 cameras following us
Oh, good
today.
shit, boy. I won.
No, but as a parent,
Ooh,
I want
say
to
it
protect the
again.
children. Thank you.
I think she had a lived experience of how she was struggling living that life. She felt compelled to talk about it.
Tonight on Panorama, the Princess of Wales.
Especially in that Panorama interview. I think we all now know that she was deceived into giving the interview. But at the same time, she spoke the truth of her experience.
How do you feel about the way the press behaves towards you now?
I still to this day find the interest daunting and phenomenal because I actually don't like being the centre of attention. When I have my public duties, I understand when I get out of the car, I'm being photographed.
Oh, shit, man.
But actually, it's now when I go out my
shit, man.
door, my front door, I'm being photographed. I never know where an end is going to be.
Let's go.
My mum was harassed throughout her life with my dad. But after they separated, the harassment went to new levels.
It is announced from Buckingham Palace that with regret, the Prince and Princess of Wales have decided to separate. This decision has been reached amicably, and they will both to continue to participate fully in the upbringing of their children.
Everything changed after we separated, and life became very difficult then for me.
The moment that she divorced and the moment she
Yeah.
left the institution, then she was by herself. Yes, she may well have been one of the most influential and powerful women in the world, but she was completely exposed to this. I saw things, I experienced things, I learned
I'm trying to get
things.
200.
The pain
I
and
want like
suffering
175.
of women marrying into this institution.
Come on.
I remember
What about
thinking,
what about like?
how can I ever find
What was y'all thinking? Like
someone who is
150?
willing
Oh
and
shit!
capable
The defense.
to be able to withstand all the baggage
Shit.
that comes with being
I say by 150.
every relationship that I had within a matter of weeks or months was splattered all over the newspapers, and that person's family harassed and their lives turned upside down. So, you know, I mean, after one or two girlfriends, the third or fourth girlfriend, you're gonna be like, hang on a second, I don't know if I want this.
Okay, yeah, 165. That
So
sounds
when I
great.
got to meet Em, I was terrified of her being driven away by the media. The same media that had driven so many other people away from me.
But I can see how people lose because you just get to playing around, bro. You just get, you know,
I
you get
knew
to be
that
like,
the
shit,
only
let me dunk
way
on this
that
nigga.
this
Let
could
me.
possibly work is by keeping it quiet for as long as possible.
The beginning, our relationship is this guarded little
This is
guarded
crazy,
treasure.
bro.
It's long distance from the beginning.
I mean,
Everything was
look
just
at this.
text and
It's like,
FaceTimes and just talk for hours, and it just felt exciting, which is so weird because it wasn't exciting.
but I couldn't do this twice, y'all. Like, that's why you just
in
have
the
to
way
have
that
fun with
people
this
would
shit after this.
assume
But
that it
that
would
shit,
be. It was
repetitively
just
easy.
relaxed and easy. We just got to know each other.
So they give you a lot of reps.
Truly, like any other couple, where you're figuring out, like, what do you like to eat? What do you like to cook? What kind of movies do you like?
I got to know Megan
No.
more. I was like, man, I'm really like falling in love with this.
Get him so fucking.
So despite my fear, I just opened my heart to see what's going to happen.
Ooh.
We got it right.
Ooh.
I feel like we're doing
They tried it. Let's go.
So much of what Megan is and how she is so similar to my mom. She has the same compassion, she has the same empathy, she has the same confidence. She has this warmth about her.
Mm-hmm.
I accept that there will be people around the world who fundamentally disagree with what I've done and how I've done it. But I knew that I had to do everything I could to protect my family.
Grandma.
Especially after what happened to my mum. You know, I didn't want history to repeat itself.
He's straight. That shit was great.
Diana, Princess of Wales, has died in a car
Alright,
crash in
let's
Paris.
see.
According to some reports, paparazzi photographers were chasing the car in which the princess was riding, apparently in an effort to get her photograph.
Across the world, millions are trying to come to terms with the awful tragedy of Diana's
Boy, that shit was funny than a bitch, boy.
Every proprietor and editor of every publication
publication that has paid for intrusive and exploitative photographs of her, encouraging greedy and ruthless individuals to risk everything in pursuit of Diana's image, has blood on his hands today.
When my mum
What they gave
we
me?
had two hats to wear. One was two grieving sons wanting to cry, grieve, and process that grief because of losing our mum. And two was the royal hat, show no emotion, get out there and meet people, shake the hands. UK literally swept me in one night.
Yeah, that shit. Now I ain't gonna lie. I would play that shit all day and just be having fun in that bit though, cause it's double rep. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how, you know, y'all lost that level 9. Cause at some point you just want to have fun.
I watched him walking behind the coffin. That's when you first really got to know him or saw an inside.
I got error coded. Hold on.
Saw a picture and felt that you knew him better than you did. I met Harry at Eton at age 13. We were actually the rooms next door to each other, so we could lean out the window and talk with that after the lights out. But I think as a young kid, you don't have the language to necessarily have that complicated mental health chat beyond like, how are you fine, or, you know, and maybe as well you probably veer away from having that discussion because it's such a emotional hot potato, like don't know the right things to say. Are you going to make it worse rather than make it better? If you say nothing, you know, you're not at least making it worse. I believe that there was an agreement in place with the media that while they were at school, Will and Harry would be left a bit alone. Well, but day one, we left the house to a scrum, nothing I've ever seen, the flashing lights.
Oh, cause we went to level what, 150 something? We had lost our mind. We had lost our fucking mind.
Stuff that happened to our mum started happening to us.
Yeah, I mean that shit is easy.
Since Prince Harry has been at Eton, his father has tried to
I mean that shit was a little easy. I ain't... Hold on. Yeah, it gave me one too. That's why I had to pull back up. Hold on a second. That's crazy because I just pulled back up. I joined up on you. What you said?
Within hours of the scuffle, it was headlining the tabloids. Harry lashed out, yelling, "Why don't you just leave me alone?"
Yeah, that's what I was doing too. Alright, I'm finna come now.
Everything that's happened in the UK was so intense.
Yeah, hold on, hell on.
Support or help or guidance. Didn't seem right.
Hold on.
Didn't seem
That's how I feel too. Alright.
To Lesotho in 2004.
Alright.
In the beginning, he was a young man straight from Eton, having had massive negative headlines about
When we get our rewards.
I didn't know the boy, but I thought, well, let's see what we can do with this young man.
Alright. Which one play, Rick? Which one play?
We were feeding each other out, finding out
I want to go with Fat Man Scoop. Alright.
First time I met Prince Soso, it was amazing. We jumped on horses and rode up to his cattle post.
That's the new build?
Then he came here, wanting to have time
Yeah.
out from that very aggressive treatment. I felt a warmth, an acceptance that, okay, I'm here in Lesotho, I may not know about Lesotho, and I'm here to learn. I'm not here to tell.
Right.
That kind of immediate reaction, not only to me, but to the community.
I bet.
I could see that Harry is very much his mother.
And how much of an inspiration has your mother been in what you're
That's
doing?
my water.
Massive.
Your pastor. Thank
Mine
you.
as well as Soso's mother as well. Both our
I
mothers
sent
were
you an
hugely
invite.
connected with AIDS, especially the orphan children from that itself. His mother died.
Lead that squad. It's because I had got an error code.
Bearing in mind, we both lost our mums. Didn't take very long until we became both brothers.
Harry visited was on a yearly basis after that.
I was 18 years old. I wanted to go and somehow carry my mum's torch and try to keep her legacy alive and trying to make her proud.
Officially
Alright.
opened by
Yep.
Prince Soso and Prince Harry, the founders of Cindy Valley.
Being allowed to come here and be himself, for me, I've seen a boy grown to a solid man. We even gave him a name actually, I mean, the Sesotho name, Mahali, which means warrior. Harry is a warrior in spirit, and he's a warrior in character.
Lesotho gave me the space and the freedom to breathe, to live, and to grow. I went to Africa sometimes 3 months at a time. Botswana is a country very close to my heart. The fact that I spend more time here than at home worries my father a lot. I have a second family out there, a group of friends that literally brought me up. For me, it's always been quite special. So it was absolutely critical to share it with Meg.
That summer, I was going to be on hiatus from work, but I had travel plans, and a castmate of mine had said, just make sure in your summer plans that you leave room for magic. And then as we were talking about, when are we going to see each other next? I was like, I have to go to Africa, doing some conservation work. He's like, I have 1 week off. And I was like, I have 1 week off, and it was the same week. So he said, do you want to come to Botswana? Let me think about
What's
it.
this? What's
And I
this?
did.
Oh, look. Okay.
I was astonished that she said yes. This woman that I've only met twice, she's coming to Botswana, and we're going to be living in a tent for 5 days. Wow.
They were both going to go to Africa and spend, real time together. So he said, this is either going to work or not, because we're going to be together 24/7.
I'm getting on the plane and I'm going to the middle of the bush? What? What am I doing? Like, what if we don't like each other? And then we're stuck in the middle of the bush in a tent.
It was a leap. But I think in her heart she just knew that she had to do that with him.
So I get there. This is the first time I've seen him in a month. Very, very awkward at first. Like, oh God, do we kiss? And I just remember he handed me a chicken sandwich.
And then we jumped in a Land Cruiser and off we went. To start with, we were sitting next to each other, and then we progressed to holding hands. And then we squeezed in a kiss, in amid the bumps. And then everything felt totally normal and natural. We had to get to know each other before the rest of the world, before the media sort of, joined it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was all so overwhelming to be out there and like be in our little tent and in the middle of the night just like hear this rustling. I see a shadow, like, oh my god, what is that? It's like an elephant munching leaves above the tent and the shadow, like, are we safe? It's fine. He's like, we're fine. Promise I'll keep you safe. And I believed him.
You put a lot of faith and a lot of trust in me.
I did.
It just felt so right, and it felt so normal.
We could both just be completely ourselves. There's no distraction, there's no cell phone reception. There's no mirror, there's no bathroom. There was no, how do I look? Thankfully, we really liked each other. It was 2016. Megan and I met up in New York. We really enjoyed going to have tea and champagne at Bergdorf Goodman. That would be like, let's meet at the tea room at Bergdorf's. She's like, yeah, I think I met someone and I'm in love. It's Prince Harry.
Boy, that nigga everywhere.
I mean, I could just feel everything in her body vibrating. We have a photo from that moment. And I was screaming because I could tell it was different. It was very clear, and from the moment that she told me about him, that they were in love and that they were going to go to the ends of the earth to be together. We knew up until then that we were really connected and really drawn to each other, but what were the practicalities of how this was actually going to work? At that point in time, I thought, is he allowed to fly? Can he come visit her? How does this work logistically? You know, I think they just invented it. They invented a way for it to work.
She had a 2-week rule, which is very smart, that said we had to see each other in or around 2 weeks. I said, how is that even possible with the stuff that I'm doing? I'm not going to be able to travel to see you that much.
It was much easier for me to go and see him in the UK. I could still just get on a commercial flight and go and see him under the radar.
In those first few months when no one knew, it made much more sense for her to come to me so that then she can come and stay with me on Kensington Palace grounds. We can then jump in the car, we can head up to Windsor and go for walks around Frogmore, and do all these things together so that we can like get to know each other.
I missed that. That was a terrible
someone
shot.
taking a photograph and then it becoming like news.
That nigga going crazy. I'm flopping. Oh, if he would hit that house,
And everything had to be so secretive, so it just accelerates your level of getting to know each other when you're not out in the world in courtship, you're just together.
Getting her through the police barrier and onto Kensington Palace was a risk in itself because people talk, right? It's not about who you trust, it's about who they trust. That's literally how it works.
For ordinary members of the public, we like to think that members of the royal family live extraordinarily privileged lives with lots of servants and they live in palaces and they have it very easy. I don't envy them for one moment. They live, for me, in a gilded cage. They lack most of the freedoms that the rest of us take for granted. They have very little autonomy in choosing their own futures. Formerly, they lack freedom to choose their own religion. the first half dozen in the line of
That
succession
nigga is
have to get the
balling, bro.
Queen's permission before they get
That
married.
nigga is
They
balling,
don't
bro.
really have any free choice over their own career, and the modern media are very, very intrusive.
Part of the currency of talking
I mean, look
about
at that
the
nigga,
royal
bro.
families is to share secrets.
He getting all the rebounds, all the
Bigger
steals.
headline, a more exposing photograph, a
Oh,
more
wow.
shocking story. And that's going to get business, that's going to get advertising, tabloid culture. It's a real cutthroat business. And it creates a real unsettled, paranoid environment.
Idea that basically we allow royals to exist, albeit extravagantly, on the condition that we are entitled to constant information about their personal lives. And I think that particularly affects women in the royal family.
I remember someone saying to Meghan, if you want to go to the Tate, if you want to go and see a bit of London, you better do it now because your life's going to change.
We've been dating secretly
It
since
took my whole team to take
July.
over.
Because we've been so petrified of when it would break.
Now I'm mad,
And
Blue.
H trying to prepare me for what that might be like, knowing what he had experienced in the past.
It took my whole team to take over.
And then he and his brother's communications secretary, Jason, called him to let him know that the story was scooped by a tabloid. I said, well, if it's going to come out tomorrow, then let's go and have fun tonight.
We went to this Halloween party together where we could be completely dressed up and no one would know. Bandana and
You borrowed a
goggles.
great costume.
Yeah, boy.
And we're like, well, this might be our last shot to just go out and have
Pull
fun.
the pin on the fun grenade, of which we did.
His cousin usually and her boyfriend at the time, Jack, my friend Marcus, were there too.
Yeah, that's lockout time out. That nigga,
So
that nigga
great.
drunk.
It's silly fun. And then
You hear that? That is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world. It's reported that Prince Harry is dating actress Meghan Markle.
The world's most eligible
That
bachelor.
new transatlantic alliance.
Is they met last summer.
next morning, it was so overwhelming.
Prince and his American sweetheart.
I said, okay, well then I'll just treat it like we're in the bush. Where like it's all foreign to me, but I trust that you'll keep me safe and you'll get me through it.
She describes herself as mixed race.
Straight out of Compton, from the wrong side of the track. Just a very different type of person, and I don't think your average member of the public thinks of when they think royal family.
Naively, I didn't know what I was walking into. But in October of 2016, when suddenly everything changed.
Where someone like Meghan is very much a disease and lured Harry away.
Meghan seems to be a version of the Antichrist.
So yeah, so when we come out of here,
Man, them boys ain't playing no defense,
to the West
Blue.
Side Highway, but as soon as we get on it, if you can, grab me the lane all the way to the left against the center median. Southland. They're gonna be waiting. Oh yeah, they can't find that. I mean, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh,
How are you guys? How you doing? I'm well. Good morning.
never a dull moment.
Oh no.
Maybe like,
How am I missing Blue with this nigga, man?
Look before 20-something minutes. Okay.
It's chubby ass green and everything. That's my man too. That nigga wet. I'm finna get on that nigga, bro.
Do you have
For
that app on
real.
the scooter again?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we do. Really? Same guy?
Same guy.
Oh my god.
Watched him go into this park and he'll be with us. Yes, sir. He was just ahead. There's a lot of people who think they've got such a problem with paparazzi.
Yeah, those the guys in the basement of the building too. As we were doing that walk, they were recording too, just so you're aware.
Back in my mum's days, it was physical harassment. You know, cameras in your face, following you, chasing you.
She's following us.
No.
This path. I mean, worst case scenario, so safety first. Worst case scenario, we're going from one garage to another. Like, it's.
Paparazzi still harass people. But the harassment really exists more online now. Once the photographs are out and the stories then put next to it, then comes the social media harassment. To see another woman in my life who I love go through this feeding frenzy, that's hard. Because it is basically the hunter versus the prey. Being friends and messing everything.
Yeah.
I have no earthly idea. It's this nigga with the blue shoes.
Do you mind leaning forward just one second?
Yeah.
Can you just start off by introducing yourself to us?
Sure. My name is Doria, and I'm Megan's mom. And the last 5 years has been challenging.
You making it so obvious.
You're talking about that.
For sure.
I'm ready to have my voice heard, that's for sure. A little bit of my experience, you know, as her mom.
You remember when Meg told you she was dating Aaron?
I do. And when she told me, we're on the phone, and she says, Prince Harry. And I started whispering, oh my God. She said, you can't tell it. And so it was, from the beginning, it was very sort of, oh my God, nobody gets to know. And I remember when I first met him, too. You know, he was just like 6'1", handsome man with red hair. Really great manners. It was just really nice. And they looked really happy together. Yeah, like he was the one. Once it was announced that they were together, it seemed kind of like a novelty.
It's official. American actress Meghan Markle is the new girlfriend of Prince Harry.
Prince Harry, he seems like he's fallen for somebody. Rumoured. Her name's Meghan Markle.
She's on the show Suits, in case you were wondering, like, how do we know her? She's the brainy beauty who captured Prince Harry's heart.
Actress Meghan Markle has reportedly won the heart of royal bad boy Prince Harry. Woo!
Right when the news broke, I think we both felt tremendous relief. And the people that I hadn't told I was dating age were just texting me, this is true, oh my gosh, what? And people were just overjoyed.
When I saw the headlines, I was happy for her. It looked like a fairy tale.
My sister called me and said, do you know who Meghan is with? I think she's with Prince Harry. And I said, what?
My phone just started going crazy. I was like, what is happening? And then it was just like this tidal wave.
This young lady, though, is very philanthropic. She's also a part of the UN. She does a lot of charity work, which is probably their original connection.
I remember what we discussed is, wouldn't it be great if somebody already had their
Oh, I should have been giving it to you. That's on
and
me.
had carved their
I would.
role
Yeah,
in the world.
I keep forgetting
If
about
there
that.
is a problem out there,
I swear I
and we
keep
have the
forgetting about
means
that,
to
John.
really find the call to action and do something about it, then I completely believe that it's our responsibility to do it.
All eyes are on that new transatlantic alliance, a British prince and his American sweetheart.
There was a frenzy happening, and it almost felt like all the things we were nervous about of it getting out. Okay, don't worry, it's fine. And then that very quickly changed.
Alright, let's get right.
I remember going to get flowers, coming out of the flower shop, and there must have been 9 or 10 paps standing in the middle of the street, and they were all sort of blocking the car and saying, like, hey, how are you doing, Megan? I was like, oh, thanks, stay warm, guys. And I remember H the next day saying, you can't talk to them. And I was like, I'm just trying to be pleasant. Like, I don't know what to do. I've never dealt with this before. He's like, right, but the UK media are saying you love it. You're smiling. You love it.
I remember saying to her, when this goes public, it is not going to be easy.
I see you, Blue.
The media are
I don't want to make no fucked up
for
pass.
doing whatever they can to
Damn.
get the story, and that they will go through rubbish things.
Trying to, man. Like, it's reaching at me so heavy.
To get an exclusive and make money.
Bitch. My
I
fault, that's
remember
on
she
me.
was quite shocked. And she was like, really? But they would do that? I said, well, yeah, when it's going to make them millions.
Felt like all of the UK media descended upon Toronto.
Come on.
My house was just surrounded.
I can't shoot this fat bitch.
Just men sitting in their cars all the time, waiting for me to do anything.
He missed. Chubby, fuck
I was
him.
hearing all of this from thousands of miles away and trying to do something about it, but being completely helpless.
Then he
And
missed
then my neighbors
that,
text
bro.
me saying they're knocking on everyone's doors, they're trying to find you. They had paid certain neighbors to put like a live stream camera into my backyard. Suddenly it was like everything about my life was just getting so much more insular. Like all the curtains were pulled, all the blinds were
Behind the
pulled.
screen, too.
It was scary. My face was everywhere. My life was everywhere. Tabloids had taken over everything. Long distance relationships are work, no matter what way you slice it. And then you add this layer. And look, bearing in mind, you're still discovering things about each other.
There were things that were said and the things that were written that I had to go to her to ask. And that was the hardest piece.
And so it really accelerates the learning curve in a relationship.
I gotta stop passing the ball to them niggas. I keep forgetting they AI, man. And they good
What do we know
passes,
about
bro.
this mysterious woman, Paula?
They real good passes. Come on.
Such a sweet neighborhood.
I remember you came home one day from a bachelor party. He was like,
We live over a garage.
Nice.
I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a great spot.
that was our driveway. That was our private. She had her parties back there.
Because I remember I would take like a little wagon and come down the driveway and be able to come back up the other side. I grew up in LA, and I just remember my mom telling me stories about taking me to the grocery store and women going, whose child is that? You must be the, she's like, it's my child. I was like, no, you must be the nanny. Where's her mom? Because I was really fair skinned and my mom darker.
Oh,
My parents lived in the valley until I was about 2. And when their relationship ended, she and I moved to maybe like a 40-minute drive from there. At the time, it was mostly a black community where my mom and I were living.
We were close to my mom, her grandma. My sister
Blue.
was close by, and my girlfriends were close by. So we had a nice network of women who really helped me
What the fuck is this nigga
raise
doing?
Meg. She was always so easy to get along with, very congenial, making friends. You know, she was a very empathic child, very mature. I remember asking Meg, did I feel like her mom? And she told me that I felt like her older, controlling sister. I never forgot that.
My fault, Blue. I missed you, bro.
Oh, so happy to see you.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, my goodness. I know it's amazing. What a
Great choice it was to start Meg here. And your mom.
When we went back to, we still call it Little Red Schoolhouse, but Hollywood Schoolhouse, I was there from ages 2 to 12. It was so nice to be back.
I want you to see what you wrote to me. Oh my gosh, sorry. Your penmanship was fantastic. You can go ahead and read that, but I want you to pay attention to the P.S.
Dear Miss Debbie, you have helped me so much. Since I was 2 years old, I knew I could count on you to be there for me as a principal and also a friend. I can't thank you enough. Even though I was at the school for 10 years, I wish I could have stayed for 10 more. This school will always have a special place in my heart. Much love, Megan. P.S. When I am rich and famous, when I write my life story, I will talk about you and the school. You will be known worldwide.
Man, I gotta work. Hold on. I gotta work.
Says the 11-year-old.
I missed that. How am I
I was a
missing
big
that?
nerd
How
growing
am I
up. This is like an
missing that?
important part that people don't understand about me. Like, I was not the pretty one.
Let's go.
My entire identity was wrapped up in being the smart one.
That's supposed to be to you, but okay.
And
Whatever.
there are those catalyzing moments in your life. And
You
from my
standing right down the
standpoint,
side of me, and he passed over
I
behind
had
me.
this commercial change when I was young because I found it to be sexist.
Women are fighting greasy pots and pans with Ivory Clear.
I was 11.
Dear sir, last week at my school, we decided to watch the news for social studies. While changing through the channels, we saw a commercial for the
This
new
shit, boy.
Ivory Clear dishwashing liquid. In the commercial, they said women are battling grief, meaning only women do dishes. When I heard this, the boys in my class started saying, yeah, that's where women belong, in the kitchen. So I was wondering if you would be able to change a commercial to people all over America.
The gloves are coming off. People are fighting greasy pots and pans with Ivory Clear.
I changed that commercial from my little handwritten letter. And it was a big deal because I was going to middle school after that. So I was like, I was the little activist.
I met Megan in the 7th grade. We were walking into all of our new classes, and she was holding the door open, tap dancing, and we became fast friends. We were both into a lot of the same extracurricular activities and spent a lot of time in leadership roles at school, volunteering. When I ran for student council, she was like my campaign manager and took it so seriously.
After school, I would see my dad, who was a lighting director. Sometimes I'd go on a set of
Come on,
this
2K.
TV sitcom called
Come
Married
on,
with
bro.
Children.
Come on, man. Yes.
I loved being on set.
Make the pass.
I
Be
loved it.
smart. Don't be a
And I loved
retard.
the camaraderie of a crew.
Good pass.
Tom did a
Sorry.
lot for our school, being a lighting director, and Megan being so involved with performances. Megan loved the theater. I would go to all of her musicals, performances. She was so passionate about it and
I
very
try to
driven
get to you.
to be successful.
I couldn't help her with her homework. She was way smarter. She got straight A's, very disciplined. I would say that Meg's an old soul.
We'll all dedicate ourselves to making it a better world. Thank you.
This game, bro. Yeah.
This is where I had my high school graduation, the Hollywood Bowl. 103 girls on the stage, all wearing white gowns, not like cap and gowns, like beautiful white gowns. There it is. It's also the last concert I went to there. I went to with my mom, and we were in the parking lot leaving, and my mom like honked her horn because the woman was taking a long time to like figure out how to get out, and the woman turned around and screamed the N-word at my mom. I just remember my mom, like, I remember the grip that her hands had on the steering wheel. And like you could see it was so tight where like the knuckles get all white. And she was just silent the rest of the drive home. We never talked about it. I'd never in my life heard someone say the N-word. Very different to be a minority but not be treated as a minority right off the bat. Obviously now people are very aware of my race because they made it such an issue when I went to the UK, but before that, most people didn't treat me like a black woman. So that talk didn't have to happen for me.
As a parent, in hindsight, absolutely, I would like to go back and have that kind of real conversation about how the world sees you.
Can you imagine if you be Harry and I'm gonna be the queen?
Grandmother, I met this beautiful woman. She just happens to be mixed race.
And I said to her, I remember this very clearly,
This
that
game's so
this
white.
is about race. And Meg said, Mommy, I don't want to hear that.
Hey, Blue, we got
I
an
said, you
ending
may not
for
want to hear it, but this is what's coming down the pike.
At that time, I wasn't thinking about how race played a part in any of this. I genuinely didn't think about it.
Within that first week that it became public knowledge, the first story was Harry's new girl, almost in brackets, straight out of Compton. And I was like, whoa.
Well, firstly, I'm just not from Compton. I've never lived in Compton. So it's factually incorrect. But why do you have to make a dig at Compton?
please.
Don't say anything.
No comment. Everyone just say no comment.
But what people need to understand is, as far as a lot of the family were concerned, everything that she's been put through, they've been put through as well. So it was almost like a rite of passage.
You gotta call
Some
for it,
members of
Blue.
the family was like, right, but my wife had to go through that, so why should your girlfriend be treated any differently? Why should you get special treatment? Why should she be protected? And I said, the difference here is the race element.
That's crazy. We won that shit. Don't fuck them folks. We fucking won that shit. What time is it? Oh
They would
shit.
take pictures of different parts of, say, Skid Row and say that was where I live and that was where she
7:18.
was from.
Alright, I'm finna eat me a bowl of cereal real quick. Be about 15 minutes, bro.
But I continue to do nothing.
Oh, I'm tired, Blue. God damn.
I put out a statement calling out the racist undertones of articles and headlines
No.
written by the British press, as well as outright racism from those articles across social media.
Kensington Palace issuing a statement about the harassment being experienced by Meghan Markle.
Now, he says that she has suffered abuse and harassment with racist visitors. Prince Harry is worried that
What you be saying? Check the stats. Stats said I champed that shit out, bro. I mean, that shit was a good ass game, though, for real, for real.
She was a princess straight out of Compton. It was.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, yeah, we came back and won this shit, man. Yeah. Alright, well, just give me a minute. I'm gonna stay in the chat, but I'm gonna mute Mo for a second. Alright.
On one hand, they have a